cutthroat attention viewers. It's time for a quick ad break, but don't worry, I'll be back soon to continue our chat. Hang tight, lol.
Hello, explorers. Welcome back to the Fae Wilds. Hello, Ifany, Reggie, Time, Kaden, Knick-Knack. How you guys doing? How's it going? Blender's story. No! Listen, I'm, oh god. And before he complains he doesn't know hotkey 621, listen, I am extremely familiar with hotkey 621. You gotta make sure you press the E before it though, otherwise it doesn't work correctly. Listen, I know everything there is to know about 620. Hello, Impulse, I guess Impulse is here. Oh my god.
Hey there.
Came in here. Nope, I didn't even start. Oh my god. I'm not even on screen yet as you're banning me.
Catch their hashtag retro and hashtag variety streamer vibes. Lol.
I didn't even do anything. Impulse came in here and started shit.
You are the cringe-ass nay baby of legend.
I can't believe this. I didn't do anything. Impulse comes in here, says something, and I get punished for it. What is this? Why am I... Jesus Christ, you guys are violent today. You're all just really violent today. God, chat woke up and chose violence. Jesus. With the moon. It's just a cube. It's a square. You can't circle the square. I mean, I guess you could, but like, come on. I need to think of something better than the moons. I think the redeems we have need to be replaced. They have done the funny, and now they're getting a little stale. What is this? Where am I? Pando, where are you, Pando? Not Pando, Pretzel, the other one. There we go. Trying to hide it. It's an absolute thin veneer of trying to hide it. What do you mean he's trying? He doesn't try anything. I know I'll semi-animate now. Don't threaten me. I'll threaten you as much as I want. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Flush the Fox Redeem? Oh, man. Oh, man. Also, you promised me homie kisses last night, and you never followed up. I was lied to. I was manipulated. Can't believe this. No, not you, Impulse. You had a headache. What an excuse that is. Animates homie kiss. It's too hot. You had a tummy ache. You're not feeling it. Did your feet hurt? Did your back hurt? You wanted to read your book? Yeah, Gosh. Jeez. I do all of this for you, and I, like, make sure you have everything you need, and this is how I'm treated. Not in the mood. Would you like cheese with that wine? Yeah, Impulse, God. 150% walk speed in Vintage Story during the day. That's pretty fast. That's pretty speedy. I haven't bothered with any of the equipment. I'm slowing down on Vintage Story because I've got other things I need to do. I can't be playing that as much anymore. I feel like I've gotten pretty extensively through Rustbound Magic. I was like, okay, well, there's not much left. There's nothing left to it. Zoomies! You got the Sonic the Hedgehog stats going on over there. Like, the stuff I see you guys build is cool and everything. I was thinking actually about asking if we could do... Granted, I don't know the logistics of this. I'd have to, like, you know, anything to do other than farm. We've got, like, the airship and then the dungeon to do. And then, like, I guess other dungeons we can do, but, like, I need to sit down and actually find time to do that. The windmill broke. What did you do to it? That's the problem with the windmill. We didn't go high enough with it, so it doesn't... We have so many dungeons. That's true. It's the better ruins. Other than adventure, yeah, run around and do adventuring stuff. What I was thinking about doing was community challenge servers. Granted, I don't know how to... I would have to look into it, but the idea... Without enchanting... Oh, 15% walk speed. The idea would be like, okay, now we're all plopped into the, like, Arctic Circle, and we have to survive for, like, 3 years or whatever. As much as I like Rustbound Magic, it is one part too grindy, and the second part is too broken. So it's just not fun to do, because you've got one player who's not contributing and just doing jack-all for years, and then they come out, and they're like, and now... Oh, God, I don't want to do Skyblock. Not on a community server. I have a route to the the Forlorn Hope Tower that runs across at least 3/4 of the minor dungeons. I do like the Minor Ruins mod. That's nice. Where they add more, because it really felt like the last version of Vintage Story, because I know that they put in dungeons, and then we have the better ruins, so we have stuff all over the place. But the last version really felt barren. It was like you had the one big dungeon, that was it. And then like a couple small ruins, and that was all you had. But yeah, you know, stuff like, yeah, but like Rustbound Magic. So you'd have one player not doing anything, and I think the idea is that they want you to sort of do it in passing, but the problem is you have to focus so hard on it in order to get anything done. it's like, oh, I got to get rot so I can turn it into the thing, so I can get essence, so I can do this, so I got to do that, and and it's just constant. So you're constantly doing that, and you're just dying the whole time. And then when you're done and you get to the end of it, it's like, cool, I can just grow crops, I can make animals do what I want, I can fly, I can jump, I can do whatever you want. The armor rework update. I am also excited for that. I hope they add more smithing mechanics and power mechanics. I want to make steam boilers. I'm sick and tired of windmills and what. Like, I haven't even done water wheels, but I was looking into it. I was like, I don't like this. Close the server in like 2 to 3 months. Leave it for a year and repeat. That'd be a good way to do it. Yeah, just come back to it every now and again. Dude, what if it was the same server? You're supposed to have a dedicated wizard that everyone feeds. Yeah, so I think my problem, because it was fun at first and then it kind of got rough, was that I was like, oh, I want to move into this castle. I should have not moved. I should have stayed in the community, because the whole point of the problem with the, I don't know. My one criticism of Vintage Story is that it feels very much they really want you to play with a bunch of other people. Same world for the next major update, but not one bunch of... Yeah, I guess that's true, because we gotta regenerate the world seed when they do new mechanics like that. Because they change stuff, like add rapids or whatever. Yeah, my one thing is that if you split off and try and play on a community server by yourself or in a smaller group, it sucks. It's not, because you're just constantly trying to keep up the whole time. If somebody, like... Because that was the other problem, is like, since I was focusing so hard on magic, it was really hard to keep up. Oh, the third story chapter. Look, because I've only ever done the first chapter. Yeah, so the problem is, like, I was struggling because, you know, like, I had to rely heavily on, like, Knick-Knack and Fenton and Komodo, and then when one of us aren't on, you know, because, you know, we all have a hard time playing, and then we cut back and it's like, oh, 6 months has passed. It's like, uh-oh, all of our stuff is spoiled. And, you know, so I shouldn't have moved. I should have just stayed where I was, is what I should have done. Because they really expect you to either play by yourself or everybody stays in one spot. Unless you, like, really, really know what you're doing. Our fennel actually just spoiled, which, yeah. That's the 30 days. That's, that would help, yeah. It's just that, like, and I feel so bad, like, for Apollo, because he's out in the middle of nowhere by himself, and he gets on, and it's like, you know, 6 to 8 months have passed. It's like, uh-oh. So he's having a hard time. So yeah, I was, I don't know. I would love to play, especially with the update to the Rustbound Magic stuff, because there's, like, I think we're behind 2 versions. Like, they look like they've added a ton of stuff, and it looks interesting. The problem is, if I have to restart on Rustbound Magic, I think I'm gonna die. I really don't want to do that. It really does require you have, like, your handful of mages, and then everybody else just shoves stuff into them. It really feels like a dependency class. Like, it is extremely dependent on other people. Otherwise, you're, like, by the time you get to normal spells, if you're doing it by yourself, it takes you years in game. So I'm sitting on updating it. The alchemy mod looked like they added 5 more utility potions. Yes, that's the other thing, is, like, we have a lot of mods and stuff going on, which is fun. Welcome to being a D&D wizard. Yeah. 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 Oh, I mean, updating Rustbound Magic? Because I don't know if it's even compatible with our current server or not. I have no idea. Yes, okay. Yeah, I didn't look through all of it, but I did look through some of it. 5 minor updates. Yeah, you know, minor. It's Padunk! Hello, Padunk. How you doing? I'm still working on that smooch redeem. I haven't had time. I had to record a bunch of stuff this weekend. I did so much voice acting this weekend. Good God.
Pause excitedly, Padunk. You say
you'll be happy to know, Ifany.
18
You're
plus,
so goddamn thank you. I do got them. I got that wide build and that Pomeranian snout.
Join the hashtag furry, hashtag dyslexic, hashtag artist chatty fun.
Be a merchant instead of Taylor because I'll be business later. That I was also thinking about being chef and just focusing, or a farmer and just focusing hardcore on playing Harvest Moon in my Vintage Story, or just go all in on like power stuff. So it's like you will never want for. I will build dams. I will build windmill towers. I will hook them all together. September this year, and then open it on June next year. Gotcha. Oh man, that's a lot. That's a time I gotta wait for my vintage story fix. Ow. But Padunk, you're so gosh darn gorgeous. I may be handsome, but you're the prettiest in the room. I vote we all colonize the starting area together, and then yeah, I'm not splitting apart ever again. You are, yeah. See, exactly, exactly. 3 to 6 months of the year, and then you're kind of like, well, now what do I do? Looking at me with them eyes. Oh my gosh, gonna melt my heart. That's basically done. Eat meat. See, that's the other thing. My God, the insectable, the bugaloids, though, that race is like good, overpowered. There's like no reason to play anything else. Hands waiting for the weather to stop being a jerk. Bugaloid is OP. If you did Chef Farmer, I think you'd be able to make an amazing in tavern. Yeah, because then I can focus on, because one of the things I love about Vintage Story is building. Like all of the cool stuff you can build. The only thing is like all the cool building materials are so easy to get with magic. And I'm like, well, I guess I should do magic so I can get all the cool building materials. Next time around, remove it. Specifically classes they can take on its own and the race does nothing. Oh, okay. With the gold cauldron, you can make 20 portions. You can literally just show up and say soup's on. Yeah. So that's what I would like to do. Focus on building. Making cool, like, building stuff. Hit my energy hard, yeah. Well, this is a lot. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot you gotta do to build that. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the magic mod. I just wish it wasn't so fucking grindy. Like, good God. The amount of shit that you have to do to get good magic. It took a lot of my patience and energy just to get level 3 spells that actually are worthwhile. 4 bags of holding. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I looked at a bag of holding. I was like, good Jesus. Jesus, so much chimerite. You need so much of it. It's so expensive. Because you gotta make, like, a stack. Like, you need, what is it? I think it's 1.5 stacks. For 5 chimerite. 1.5 stacks of rot for 5 chimerite. Assuming you have all the rust and fibers that you need. And crystals. Merchant makes 15 slot relatively cheap stuff. Yeah, the merchant just comes out of here and like the merchant bag is 1 less than a bag of holding and is stupidly cheap to make. It makes bags of holding look like a joke. It's like, yes, I would like to go through an entire mod for a bag that holds 1 extra slot. And takes like 600 times the resources. They're gonna play in 1 next time, I know, right? And I think, can't you just make them for everybody? I think like with the bag of holding, like the wizard can make the bag of holding and just hand them out. Like it doesn't matter as long as it exists. That and rusty gears. That's the other thing is like, don't you have access? You can just make rusty gears. That's right, out of gold. Now to be like, I guess the wizard can do the same thing, but man. That is gold. Yeah, gold bar to 4 rusty gears is so much better. And pirate coins, yar. Wasn't there like a RPG trait system or something? Even though they only last 96 hours, 32 slots. Yes, the brilliant bags are nice, but I will forget. Yeah, X skills or something like that. I will forget, and then the problem with those is that if you don't take anything out of them when they're done, you just lose all of it. Now, theoretically, the bag doesn't tick down when you're not logged in. I don't actually know. The Dragon Race mods, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it's like, that and like isn't there like a pocket dimension you can pop open to put stuff in, like a chest? It's like basically a chest that does the same thing. It goes away and then, oops, all your stuff's gone. Makes me nervous. Makes me nervous. As much as I like the magic system, I think it goes from tedium, like super hardcore tedium, to overpowered broken. Like, you know, your wizard is just useless for 2.5 years and then pops out and is like, all right, I can grow all your farms for you. Which then I think, I don't know, it kind of invalidates a lot of the game mechanics. Like the game, I think Rustbound Magic's great if you're a single player game. I think that's what it... That, or if, like, you're doing a very specific type of server. The Void Vault thing, that sounds like the Ender Chest. Yeah, okay. Some of the quintessential prerequisite mods for other mods were forked. So that, oh my god, I hate that. That's, I guess, the issue... Well, it's an issue every game has. The modding community, or the community in general for Vintage Store, is very small. So your modding scene is very small. And so we're in that age of like, well, we made a thing, and then it gets abandoned, and then it gets forked, and then you got like 8 versions of it, and it's, you know, it's just rough. I think Vintage Story needs a little bit more time to cook, because right now it's, you know, it's competing with Minecraft, and Minecraft has this catastrophically large modding community, right? That can just boost the game to do whatever you want. Now I love Vintage Story because I like the progression. I like the coziness of it, because you can, like, you build up a little community, you build up a little society, and then you go out and adventure for stuff. It's really cool. It's really fun. Before OP has Sin P Project Boom out, Vintage Story takes a challenge and throws it out the window. Yeah, that's true. That's true. If I had the time. Shoutouts to Real Life Craft. Yeah, see, exactly. You can kind of just hammer Minecraft into Vintage Story if you really wanted to. How you doing, Ico? We got the trifecta, guys. We got all the mods today. Oh, that's right. Time your meme redraw is done. I gotta get that to you. I'll do that after stream. There are those sorts of mods. That's true. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You hammer Minecraft into Vintage Story with mods like Real Life Craft. That's exactly the point I was making. Vintage Story did so much to try and not be Minecraft. Yeah. Oh, look, a cube. I know it's a cube. It's a cube. Hello, Torito. The Moo is here. Here comes the Moo. Torito Moo. Torito Moo. So yeah, I'm gonna mess with the idea. The goal is to try and get this gosh darn... Your EP might play some Uma later. How's the Uma going, by the way? Take the cube and twist it. Oh, I can twist it, all right. Do I remember how to twist? There you go. I guess that's more of a spin, less of a twist. I'd have to add... Hold on. Which one of these is the thing that lets me do the thing? I don't want to copy it. I wanted to do... Oh, man. It's the button. I need a loop cut. What's the loop cut button? I know how to extrude. Oh, I'm not in edit mode. That would be why. That would be why. Yeah, there we go. I figured it out. I remember. Give me a face. You want it twisted? I'll show you a twist. I'll show you a twist. That's why. No, I want Z. There we go. There, I've twisted the cube. This is what you wanted. I'm still slow cooking. Don't worry. Listen, it's still gonna be good. Sometimes you just need to slowly cook. Gotta make sure it comes out right. That's only half the cube. Well, how am I supposed to twist it? What do you want from me? Otherwise, I'm just rotating it. I was just spinning my wheels. Taiki Shuttle wasn't getting anything. And she got something like 5 months after I stopped playing. And they were waiting. They knew. They knew. They knew. There, I twisted the cube. You just tell me to twist the cube. Therefore, I twisted it. Select the bottom edges too. Why am I doing that? It's all I'm doing at that point. All I'm doing at that point is just... I could have just grabbed the bottom face and twisted it. It's the same thing. It's still being twisted. I didn't grab a spline over here. Oh, because I don't have see-through. Give me a wireframe. Give me the X-ray. Where's the X-ray? Which one of these is the X-ray? Don't remember which button is the X-ray. She will get and she will get something again in about 3-ish years. Oh, it hath been twisted. Why was I slapped? Gosh, you're so. That is the faces. Yeah, it's the same thing. Spline's faces. As long as I grab the whole thing. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Oh, this is X-ray mode. God. Jeez. Yeah, I know. Why would I grab the... if you grab the... I am grabbing the edges. What do you want from me? Slap to the abs. That's true. My abs are very slappable. My abs are very slappable. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. If I grab all the lines or the faces, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just the same thing. All right. Back to what I was doing. I cast Distort. You can't distort me. I'm already insane. What's the plan today? The plan is to get this to work. Don't you hex me. Don't you hex of bones me. Don't you add my bones to the eternal stew. How dare. So the problem is, I have this plugin. It's a really cool plugin called Pose Cap. And I would really like to get it working because then I can do poses without having to manually animate all of the fucking bones in my model, which would be great for skits and stuff. Because right now my skits, I shall claim thy bones for the eternal stew. I don't mind a good face breaking. So the problem is that either I have to I have to do a VTuber thing, but I can't really do full body tracking with that without like a whole shitload of extra work and trackers. So this would be nice, so I don't have to manually animate. They need to give me more love to our cowgirl Uma. They really do. Yeah, what Ifney said. What Ifney said. Setting up a character. Okay, so here's the problem that I'm having. If I do, we're gonna use... Can you hold on? Get this out of the way. Somebody said claiming bones, claiming some bones. So I'm gonna pop through the fourth wall. I'm gonna breach Limbus Containment so I can get in here and claim bones, baby. I really hope I did everybody justice on their voice acting. Some of those voices are a little difficult to do. Trying to do, I think one of the problems I was having was Kenshi and Tharos' voice, because they're very similar. I see that Mabby folder. You don't see nothing. Don't worry about it. That's old. I don't even know what's in there. Oh, this is my documents folder. That's what it is. I think it's just old screenshots. Oh no, that's the Oh no, it is old screenshot. That's true. That's surviving days from Dungeon Theater. Like the two people in my chat that know what the fuck Dungeon Theater is. Yeah. Sometimes I think about that and I was like, I could have probably made that into something had I not abandoned it. I don't know, I think people seem to like it. That was so funny. I just asked for Moses with a little more low tone. Oh yeah, yours is fine. I could do Moses. I can do Moses. No problem there. Easy peasy. Got some of that southern twang to it. You really could have, yeah. So Dungeon Theater, this was way back in the day when people were doing play-by-posts. Sort of, I don't know what you called it, but work schedule soon. 3 10s instead of 4 5s. Oh, that'll be nice. I mean, working, 10-hour, I'm assuming 10-hour shifts, that's the... Maybe spring a bit of insult. So, something like this. Doing a bit of a Merceau, oh man. I had to do I haven't done my warm-up. I didn't do any warm-ups today, 3 10-hour shifts and 4 days off. That's true. That is a good point. I always because I need more than 2 days of, rest. Because I spend the 1 day resting, and then I spend the next day preparing to go back to work. So I've got very little time to actually just do whatever I want. So don't tell nobody, but because of how my work works, I can kind of just not do work. Because I do it, I'm technically contracted, Fae contracted to be on normal hours, mostly for meetings, so that I can talk to people on their schedule. But most of the time, nobody does shit, right? So on Fridays, I'm just I'm just gonna disappear. Nobody's gonna ask any questions. Because I got all the shit I needed to do done before, early in the week. So, unless there's an emergency. Supposed to be my day off. Oh, did they call you? I hate that. I hate that. I was looking for something. I don't remember what I was doing. Stream stuff. Stream stuff. Let me grab Keaton model. We're gonna throw Keaton here. Those emergencies that keep happening during our game. I know, right? Thank God. There's a time on days I'm pulled here and there by others, even on my days on. Oh my god, Komodo with the 67 months. I have no life, and I must watch Renard. Thank you for another tier 3. I appreciate. Thanks. Oh, baby. Let's go, man. Let's go. Only... I like Twitch keeps reminding me, like, only 79 more subs to go. Woohoo! I'm like, bro. I hate that. I wish it would go away, but I can't turn it off. At least I haven't figured out. I'm sure there's a way to turn it off. I just haven't. I've just been lazy and haven't looked at it. But yeah, I hate that. I hate when people bother me. I'm like, I've gotten jaded to the point where I'm like, listen, man, I'll do it, but you're gonna pay for it. That usually gets them to stop. Whenever they're like, hey, can you do this thing? And I'm like, I'm gonna email all the people I've currently got on contracts, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna bill somebody. I don't know who it is, but someone's getting a bill. And that usually shuts them up. That usually gets that to stop. Hey, there we go. Get this cube out of my goddamn sight. So the only problem with this is that I don't see the textures. This is just the FBX model, so I don't know what's going on here. Hey, can you do this thing? $45,000 is basically what it is. I've rarely ever had anyone say yes to that. And when it happens, it's pretty groundbreaking, but it rarely happens, which is fine with me. Not Cubert. Listen, I'll Cubert later. I need to ask Fenton what's going on with this, because I don't know. I don't understand. Like, this is the FBX model, but it doesn't have any of the textures in it, and I don't know if that's because it was exported weird. Spray them with your liquid patience. This is what yeah, it's basically. It's always funny whenever I get contracted and I have to be in an office. Could you imagine me in a suit? Just Renard in a suit walking up to somebody into a building, just flipping my tails all over the place. But whenever I have to do that, I've got this I cannot. I've got this thermos that's clear. I got a clear thermos in a soup. I walk up in a soup, and it's got liquid patience written on the inside, because it's like one of those dual layered things. Renald soup. Yeah, Renald soup. It's delicious. Good for your bones. But usually it's filled with sweet tea, and throughout the day, I'll sip on it or whatever. And specifically when anyone comes to like bother me in wherever I'm set up at, I'll just slowly start to drink from my thermos the entire time. And eventually what'll because on the outside of the thermos it's written liquid patience, and on the on the inside part of it is a middle finger. And so people will ask me about it. It's like, what is that? So it's like my liquid patience. You'll know there's a problem when it's empty. So it's always fun when somebody walks in and it's like completely empty and they just get flipped off. They're like, well, isn't that a little rude? And I'm like, you know what's rude? Bothering me when I'm trying to do the work you paid me to do. And you're trying to come in here and modify the terms of the deal. Do I look like Lando Calrissian? You think you're Darth Vader? You think you're having a funny haha? Bitch, please sit back down. They want free word, yeah. It basically is what they want. Can you do this? Can you train these guys on the... I'm like, no. I mean, like, I'll do it if you pay me for it. You're gonna alter the terms of the deal. I'm gonna alter my paycheck. Can you token max? God damn it. I had somebody like, we need you to... Can you please token... We need you to, like... I can't remember the exact wording, but it was like, we need to have our AI agents token maxed. And I was like, the fuck did you just say to me? We should do the visual storage engines. Could I request it be done on the weekend? Yes, it will be done on a Saturday. If it's done on any day, it'll be done on a Saturday. Assuming I can have time to sit down and actually help you build the dang thing. One of these days. One of these days. Because that would make it so nice. Oh, I was just given... Ah, there it is. There it is. But I'm here! You are here. You're there. You're here. I have... Listen, I always need more of you. Actually, now the Fenton timed this very well. Let me yoink this apart. Yoink this out. We'll use Renard instead of Keaton, because Keaton looks a little skeleton-like. He's looking a little spiny, looking a little pokey-wokey. Looking a little pokey-wokey. I just had a bit of a cursed thought. Freaking Foxboy getting on one knee and proposing to die. Oh no. Listen, man. Listen, man. Yeah, listen, as I do, I'll just propose to anybody. Like, listen, I just need a tax break, okay? I just need a tax break. I just need to commit a little tax fraud, all right? That's all I need. Just a little bit of it, all right? Please, thank you. Please, listen, it's a nice... It breaks you over taxes. Oh, God, no. Fenton's here to make sure I pay my taxes. I can't believe this. How could you do this to me? It's Fenton. Hello, Fenton. How's it going? The Wiggles are here. Hello, Wiggle Raiders.
Pokes head out from behind the screen. Hey,
I'm trying to get this plug-in to work.
Velvet the pet fox here.
Little tax fraud
What's
as a
up?
treat. Yeah, listen, I got this shiny
Hashtag
rock that I put on a metal
Vtuber.
band.
Love seeing your
I'll
hashtag
trade
game
you
dev
for
streams.
taxes.
Keep crushing it.
Tax fraud,
lol.
you know.
Scampers off to explore the
Quasi-connected
microstream
doors.
RPG
That's kind of
dungeon.
cool. That's pretty cool. I was looking at... Oh, that's right. I just downloaded the thing. Where did it go? Telegram. Where did you put all this shit? Telegram, why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Taxes are always fun. Yeah. They open from 2 different areas. Shiny rock, you say? Yeah, it's a shiny rock. I don't know what it is, but you can have it. Not connected to each other. They just know better. Refuse to ask how to get textures. Well, I didn't know it was a problem until, like, lunch. And I was like, well, Fenton's working on a video game. I don't really want to pester him. Texture for Keaton? I don't know, because so here's the thing with this. This specific plugin wants me to import an FBX file, so I only have the one Keaton FBX file, so I imported Keaton. One of these days, I need to sit you down and have you like figure out why my thumb is broken. I don't know why my thumb does that. But. Yes, so I imported Keaton's FBX and it looks like this, and I don't understand. He's looking a little weird, a little metallic, a little morphed. And I don't even drink. I know, right? What was I doing? Oh, oh my God, this is everything. This is all of the stuff. All right, which is cool. I like all of the stuff. All of the stuff is fun. Stream stuff. Sometimes when I'm done, when I'm so done of my work, I tend to think to myself, one of these days, I'm going to fill my bottle with booze for work. I know, right? Just listen, have a water bottle full of vodka. There you go. Be on the vendors for ambling about. I like to do that. I like to just kind of amble. It's such a vibe in that game. It's such a vibe to just wander around that game. There's low poly. There you are. Let me. Phenomes. All files. Now I get to do. We're gonna see if this doesn't crash OBS. Please don't. There we go. That wasn't so bad. That worked wonderfully. All right. Since the Keaton, I would like to import FBX. And then we're gonna go up a folder, and we're gonna go up another folder, and I'm gonna go to Renard, and I hate the fact that it won't let me search my folders. Renard, model low poly, all files. I have, all kinds of goodies. There's Renard. except now I have multiple Renards. Renards are so small compared. I'm so tiny compared to Keaton. Why is he so big? Why he's so big? All right, hold on. I did just stop. Cease. Don't save. Start over. Do this correctly. Keaton actually did stuff. What did he do? What did he even do? Little baby man. Little baby man. Little baby man. Man baby. Little baby man. I want to do that meme. I saw Impulse do it, and I want to do it, but I don't want to animate it because I don't have the time, because I'm voice recording Tiny Renard. I know, he's so small. Saved the world like 8 times. He may have saved the world, but I am more beautiful than he is. Therefore, I am more important. That's how this works. That's how this works. Hold it gentle like hamburger. You may hold me gentle like hamburger. That is fair. X. There I am, baby. Oop. I even have all of my stuff. Look, it works. It works. Oh my god, is that Keaton's textures? I don't know how that works with the FBX export. Ah, Renard Alt Designs, what? I was thinking about it. If I knew how to texture better. Just don't eat like, yeah, I'm not, listen, you don't want to chew into me. I'm like very rubbery. I'm high sugar content. Like extremely high sugar content. Like like you're gonna have diabetes when you're done eating me. It's not a good time. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Think of your cholesterol. Think of the cholesterol, man. All right, I've got this in here. So now theoretically, which I don't think this is gonna work, because this is probably, I want you to just select the armature. All right, we have auto detect, we have target armature, source camera, question mark? Yeah, don't bite me. You're gonna die of sugar poisoning. You're gonna explode. I don't want you to explode. I want you to explode. Yeah, that's what I figured. Choose a preset, Unreal Engine, Mixamo, or custom mapping. Woo! What if I do Unreal Engine? Armature's missing, expected bones, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I figured. All right, what about Mixamo? Fine, I'll do it myself. Would that make you a sugar daddy? It would. I am quite sugary, and I am dad-shaped. I suppose people have said I look like a dad. I'm out here pretending to be what Impulse just is. Custom mapping. Oh no, I need a mapping file? Are you shitting me? Can't I just tell it? Ugh. What is this plugin, bro? I'm not a person. I don't got all the same bones. Dude, less than a month. I know, that's true. I'm gonna be in Canada. I'm gonna be in Canada land. I'm gonna eat real poutine for once, and not McDonald's poutine. So I've been to Toronto once. That's a lie. I've been to Toronto a couple times. I don't remember the first 2 times, but I remember the 3rd time I was there. Mostly because I was traveling through Toronto to go somewhere else. But the 3rd time I went there to actually specifically go to Toronto. And I was trying to find a good place for poutine, but I couldn't find anywhere that was open. And my phone didn't work, because that was back in the time when I didn't have like international phone service, so nothing worked. And so I was wandering around and I couldn't find any place to eat until I found a McDonald's built into some kind of weird building. I was like, well, I guess I'm eating here or I'm gonna starve. And so, I don't know, McDonald's poutine is cursed. The fries are like hydrophobic. Yeah, it was not great. I regretted that decision, but it was that or die, so never stopped for a full day. Yeah, this was because I've always traveled through Canada to go somewhere else, and so I was like, oh, I just want to visit. I went there to actually visit a friend, but they were busy the whole time. Not the whole time, but most of the time. So I was left to my own devices, and I was so lost and confused. I'm glad the bar is that low. Yeah, listen, man, anything you show me, because I'll have somebody to actually show me around. I really dislike going places where I don't know anybody, because I have a hard time trying to figure out what the fuck to do. I'm like, where do I go? what kind of sites are here? Yeah, I'm just kind of, and like I didn't have any phone service, so I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I was kind of hoping that the person I was there to visit would have like took me around. They did eventually, but it was like I was there for 3 days. I was there for 3 days, and I only hung out with the friend for like a half day, or I guess three-fourths of a day. So I was very confused. I had 2 days to myself to just kind of be lost, and it was in the middle of winter, so it was very cold. I will tutorial walk you around. Oh hell yeah! I get the whole tutorial experience. I would stop by if I knew people. I'm not in the parasocial sense. Yes, the thing is like, I don't know too many people who like. Well, I used to not know. I know a lot of people now that I'm a VTuber. I know all kinds of people. But back in the day, I was like, I have like 2 friends. I have like 3 friends. And they all live in the same spot. So going on vacation was a hard sell. I was like, the only time I'd actually go out on a vacation was like for a cruise. I'd go on cruises. Cruises were great because there was no expectation to do anything. It was just be on the boat. And then sometimes you get off the boat for a couple hours. You go back on the boat. It's great. I'll bring you to Parliament to take pics. Oh man, I get to go to Parliament. Now technically I'll be in Ottawa. I won't be in Toronto. So that's sure featuring me. I'm a very private person. As much as my VTuber persona may lead you to believe otherwise, I really don't like pictures of myself existing on the internet. Or at all, really. But, you know, you go to town and I'll buy you an Obama cookie. Oh, I get an Obama cookie? I can't believe you turned him into a cookie. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna get Obama powers. I said you can take... Oh, okay. Well, I just said, like, to take pics. I don't know what that means. Pictures are involved. That'll be really good. Then I can prove that I went somewhere. My dad doesn't take pics. Yeah, it's always, I always kind of forget. Because I'm like, oh, I want to see the thing. And then I see the thing. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. And I gotta stop and remind myself to take pictures. Like, I went on a cave tour, and they were like, you can take pictures. And I had to stop the tour guide every now and again. I was like, can I take a picture? It's like, oh yeah, you just take it. You don't have to ask. And I was like, well, if I don't, I'm gonna be left behind. Too busy living in the moment. Yes, yeah, exactly. Time is a very different person compared to me as well. See, there's a reason I VTube and I don't normal stream. There's a whole reason for it. Full rock there. All right, here we go. Capture it live to pay the payoff. Pick your source, a webcam, video file to test with. I don't know if this is going to work while I'm VTubing. It's going to crash something, but we're going to set this up first. Bring your character into play. I did that. Pick it. All right, convert it. Choose the skeleton by hand. Auto detect covers Mixamone Unreal out of the box. Use the skeleton drop down when you want to be explicit. I would like to be explicit. Because I don't have the bones aren't set up for this plugin. Totally get it. I don't really share pics of myself unless it's folks I know well. Yeah, the only people that know what I look like are a very select few friends that have been sworn to secrecy, and all of my family. Which was funny. Actually, I got a story. So I've got I don't know if he knows, but I have a brother. I have a Fae brother. You know, as the Fae do. You have an extensive family. You didn't serve in secrecy? Listen. Listen, you know better. As far as you know. Fae bro, exactly. And so he comes at me a couple days ago and he's like, hey, I need to put you down. Is it okay if I put you down on the list for people to send my nieces or, you know, my kids to? I'm like, whoa, back up. There's some critical context I am missing here. It was basically he and my sister-in-law are getting on a plane. And so they're being responsible parents, and they're like, in case the plane goes down, we need to have someone to watch the kiddos or take care of the kiddos. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you can put my name down for that. Because the internet is an awesome place to connect with other people and not so much have any personal info ever. Yeah. Yeah, listen, if I was an actual person that could actually stream like a person, then I wouldn't mind so much, but... Give him the impulse, he collects them apparently, which is weird because he was accusing me of collecting children. He was accusing me of that. And here he is, he's the actual children collector. I can't believe this. Gosh. I'm getting slandered out here. The hypocrisy is real. Troubleshooting. This explains nothing. This guide explains nothing. Children collector? That was the words that came out of my mouth. All right, listen. I don't think very hard before I speak, which is part of the problem, but that's what you get. Internet safety classes drill that into heart. Yeah, it was like, don't talk to strangers on the internet. Ever. How do I... What is the mapping? How do I do the mapping? Don't just be like, what does that mean? Impulse has 2. Yeah, he's got 2 of them. I don't know if I would... I think he's stressed enough. I don't think he needs to deal with my... Listen, I will deal with my niece and nephew. He doesn't need to deal with Fae children. Fae children, they're a lot. They're a lot. All right, listen. Talk about children's as if we're taxes. I mean, you know, they tax your patience. I'm having to tell my mom not to do stupid stuff on the internet, which is so weird, right? Like, you're like, you know, your millennials' parents were like, don't do these things, they're really spooky. And then now that we're like, all the millennials are adults, they're like, what are my parents doing? They told me not to do the thing they're doing themselves. What's happening? I shouldn't have to be the parent anymore. What's going on? I don't understand. No, don't send money to the weird person who sent you an email from Nigeria. It's not a real person. It's someone trying to scam you. Stop talking to strangers on the internet. It's like, remember that thing you told me when I was little baby boobop? You know, little baby Fae run around being like, "Oh, cool! Look at this cool thing." And you're like, "Don't do it! Don't do it!" And I was like, "Okay, I won't do it." And you're doing it. You're doing the thing you told me not to do. Stop it. No, Dad, don't watch AI TikTok shorts. It'll literally rot your brain out. Stop it. It's like they hit retirement and just donated their brain to science or something. Well, I mean, it's like, you know, when you're retired, it's like, cool, I don't need this anymore. You can have it. I'm gonna just do silly nonsense now. It's like, no, go find a hobby. Go get into trains or something. Go on a cruise. Please. Do something. It's like, there's a notification that keeps popping up saying I need to update. I don't know what to do. It's like, old man, it's a video and not a notification. Yeah, no, I know. It's like, now I've been lucky. My elder grandfather, the elder Fae, my grandfather, he's actually quite tech savvy. So he doesn't have problems with none of that stuff. Thankfully, I don't have to tech support constant like stuff like that. But I get hit up third party every now and again by some family member. Gotten to where I don't answer my phone if you call me. Text me if you want anything resembling a response. Archfey or yeah, you can call them either Archfey, Eladrin, or Elder. Elder Fae. Any one of them work. You got all kinds of because if I come out here, it's like, oh yeah, the Eladrin. They're like, you mean Aladdin? No, it's not what I said. Yeah, I don't, mostly because I get called for work shit, and I'm like, a hag? I mean, that is a type of Fae. I would avoid calling certain Fae a hag, though. That might not end well. You can call them Archfey, Eladrin, or Peepa. Peepa? Hey, call him Peepa. Peepa. Yeah, it's like, I don't answer, you know, listen, man, the mortal world can call me all at once. You either leave a message or you send a text. You don't hit me up and then hang up, or I'm not responding. It's not how this works. I even have it set up so if you do that more than 3 times, I automatically block your number. Oh. By the way, Torito, that's looking really good. Your Limbus Sprite is looking really good. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Hey, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Sorry, I was catching up on what my community was doing for a Limbus Sprite. Well, yours is actually almost done. Granted, now if you want anything outside your base, Hayes has finished your main thing and should be working on your Sprite now. Yeah. That decided to use my number for various internet accounts instead of getting on of his own. That's the other problem, right? It's like, don't give your information out and then they just use your stuff for whatever. And it's like, why would you do that, man? Whole package. Yeah, you got the full package. You got the full package. I have the first 6 scripts done for the Limbus OC project. We're gonna see how that goes. I just want to see how it works. Oh, by the way, I guess I'm gonna shill my merchandise again. By the way, if you want a Renard, if you want a tiny Renard, you should go get one. You can use code Renard Cross, all lowercase, one word, and you get like 10% off. It's so weird having merch. I completely forget that I have it. Like, oh my gosh, it's here. It's happened. From the fan base because we dared to have fun. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm concerned about. Is everyone's gonna be like, why would you do this? I'm not here for this. You already got a keychain. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. I didn't actually know. All right, listen. I love Cat Dragons is great. If you're ever in the, looking for VTuber merch, they're the guys. They're who you go to. I will complain that the portal is a little hard to get to, because there's the main site and then there's the portal site for the merchandise Z, right? And I didn't know that, so I was looking around like, well, do I have a code? I don't know if I have a code. You also gotta, oh hell yeah, hell yeah. And then I so I had to ask, and it's like, what's on the portal? I was like, where's the portal? Hold on, get the portal. Turns out it's one of those links like at the very bottom of the website in teeny tiny text. And I was like, there's the portal. It was mostly a me problem because I didn't think to check that, but took me a while to find it. So then by the time I found it, I was like, oh, I do have a code. Homemade mac and cheese. Nobody can stop making mac and cheese, and nobody can stop me. As one does. As one does. How do I make a fucking custom? What is this? Any other skeleton via it's a JSON file mapping. SMPLX joints to your bone names. Well, how do I make one of those? What is this? Oh my god. Can't everyone, well, I mean, I guess, like, can't everyone use a standard? And we did use a standard. Unfortunately, SMPL is stupid and isn't on the Fenton standard. Like, everyone should be. Everyone should be on Fenton's bone standard. Because why aren't you? Good God. Also, I guess I wonder if it's more... I wonder if this will work with... I wonder if this will work with Minos. Also, this could also very well be a problem with the person who originally made it. Buy me a drink before you get on my bone. No, I need everyone on your bone standard. Everyone should be on Fenton's bone standard. On the Fenton bone standard. Yeah, they should be. God. This is so... I don't even know...
Clears throat
how
attention,
how would I
everyone.
even...
The stream is on a quick
His
ad
donut
break,
hole is
but
just
I'll
very...
be back soon to continue the fun and games. Don't go anywhere. It'll be perfect.
I love
when
these
I
quotes
return.
that I've forgotten
Hello.
I've said. I don't even remember what that was in context about. His donut hole was just very tight. I mean, it probably was. I believe me in the past. How do I make a... Alright, I'm back to complaining about this JSON file. I love it's like troubleshooting, and I have the 4 scenarios where it'll fail. We're not confirmed for the person who can start a fire by putting milk on cereal. You're right, you're damn Skippy. How do you think I survive in Vintage Story? I get my milk in a bottle of cereal and I make a fire. That's right, a bottle of cereal. I put my cereal out of the bottle. Straight from the tap. I have to use the box milk. Holding down Silent Hill goes away. By the way, we needed to warm that milk. Listen, it's warm enough between my pecs. It's warm enough there. I warm it up with my body. By the way, if you're in Castle Allegro, if you go down the murder pit, I have a stability stabilizer down there. I think it still counts as cannibalism, even if it's a soup. It really, yeah, I still think it's cannibalism. How do you think I survived a Vintage Story? Because Komodo and Nick kept feeding us. Yeah, well, you know what? I was busy making cocaine in my cocaine tower so that I could, you know, put it into a staff and grow plants out of the floor, because that's all I'm good for, is gluing shit and growing plants. I didn't realize I was going to be a druid, but here we are. And making animals like us so that we can, you know, have a billion pigs and a zillion meat. Listen, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, guys. But yes, down the murder hole is a stabilizer. You can also use the murder farm while you're down there. But it keeps your sanity from going lower. Cocaine tower, you say? Yeah. I call it cocaine. Congrats, you're a Drew with the mend cantrip. I really am. I have fixed so much of the furniture we have is because I glued it back together. Which is great, because the dungeons have really cool stuff that you can't move without busting it apart. So I get it's really useful. That's the one thing, if we don't have Rustbound Magic, I will very much miss Mend. Mend is one of my favorite spells. I really don't want to make fucking pitch glue. That is such a process to make freaking pitch glue so that you can get one thing out of a dungeon. Mend is so nice. Mend was so nice. Damn. Fire 4 on it, meaning that I shoot things about 2 to 30. Set your button on fire damage. That's really good. That's really cool. What about Cocaine Tower? I was complaining about the fact that I'm a wizard and all I do is sit up in my tower and make cocaine and snort cocaine and turn cocaine into other cocaine. And then turn that cocaine into magic rocks that I then turn into spells. There's a lot of drugs up there, right? Desert survival, that would be really cool. I also wouldn't mind like either like desert survival or maybe like, you know, I said Arctic. I just like, because I've never seen a jungle biome and I've never seen the Arctic. I was tripping balls because Fenton fed me mushrooms. He just said eat the mushrooms, and I was like, oh, this does, and then I put it in my mouth and I regretted it. It was very pretty though. All the glass. If only we could actually melt the sand. Jungle it is! Oh man. Isn't that even more dangerous? It's like I've never seen a jungle. I've never seen the Arctic, like the super cold biomes. Remember yeah, that's the other thing. Is we'll just have to see what our vibes are next year. Even learn True North with that. God damn. I have never seen a more useless spell in my life. I don't know who. They were probably reaching for level 1 spells. They're like, we gotta put something. We gotta do something. And so then they put in True fucking North. What a useless spell. I guess if you were playing on a harder core, like a hardcore server or something, and that you didn't have access to the map at all, that's the only thing I could think of that would be useful for that spell. I'm not blowing that much cocaine to know which way north is. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV True North is pretty good. I don't even know what it does in Final Fantasy XIV. Does it point you north? For like 10 seconds. There is something to say about spells like that that are just so silly. It's like, why does this exist? Let you do positionals without being positional. Oh, really? I don't have to play the game? Oh, that's perfect. I can just let the positionals position myself. It's like, just game, move for me. I don't wish to position myself. I'm not blowing that much cocaine to know which way north is. I've got better things to blow my cocaine on, like glue. How will I sniff glue if I don't first understand the importance of sniffing cocaine, all right? You gotta work your way up, all right? You gotta start with cocaine, you work up to glue. Why would I want to know what True North smells like when I could just get glue? It's perfect. Get repositioned, idiot. For 10 seconds, well, they'll just cast it again. It's fine, it's easy, don't worry about it. I'm gonna put that clip on YouTube and no one's gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's like, why is he talking about cocaine and then glue? Still better than no seconds. That's true. For 10 seconds, I can enjoy the fact that I don't have to position myself. Thank God. This guide is driving me nuts. How do I... You get 2 charges. That's 20 whole seconds of not having to play the game. That's great. Nothing was more stressful in Final Fantasy XIV than positionals as a tank. God, that drove me up the wall. Or you could not be lazy. Listen, man, I just want to get the story, man. Oh, so... Maybe this was because I was watching fucking guide videos on how to tank, because I didn't get the leisure of going into a dungeon blind. But there was like, make sure you face these enemies this way. Make sure you put this guy over here. Make sure that this guy is faced this direction. And it's a bunch of that shit. Make sure you're standing here when this thing goes off so that you can take this damage and tank swap without losing any downtime. It's like, good God, so stressful. And it's like, and if you mess up any of them, then everyone dies and they're all gonna blame you. And it's like, oh, neat. You need to be in their forward positional. MMO tank things. Okay, wait, what is a positional in 14? Because that's what I was told, was that you need to make sure that you're in a spot. Extremes. They basically, the guides were they were all inclusive. They were like, do this, and then do that, and then do this, and then do that. And it was stressful all the time. Especially when I got into dungeons with randos and they'd scream at me. You didn't tank the boss sideways the way I like it tanked. And it's like, bro. Alright, melee DPS thing, where you get the full effect of a skill, you have to be on the enemy side or butt. Oh, okay. That kind of positional. See, that was the thing that a lot of people would say is like, well, you got to make sure you tank the boss in a specific direction, so that way your DPS has maneuvering space while being able to do all their other shit and get their damage uptime. Tank me sideways, daddy. Really was. It was, God, Jesus. Granted, I did like the sideways tank because it was at least not tank boss forward, tank boss backwards. It was something different, which was nice. I still like, my favorite instance of 14 was when I got into a, this was back when stances were a thing. Away from the party with some room behind it for the party. You can now shoot fire. Oh, can you do the same fire bow thing that Komodo can do? Give me my stances. I got into a dungeon and I was in tank stance, and one of the DPS said, "You're tanking wrong. Get in your DPS stance. You just have a flamethrower?" Oh. I didn't know you could even make flamethrowers. Damn. Tanking back ways? I don't want to know what that could mean. Yeah, don't worry about it. I had one of those DPS where they were like, you had to be in DPS stance. And I was, and I gave up. I was like, all right, you know what? Fine. I'm going to do whatever this DPS tells me to do. And then everyone died because the DPS was trying to puppeteer my tank play. It's like, tank him this way, stand here, do this, be in that stance. Don't use your tank stance. And then the DPS couldn't keep up and then died. And then the healer would die because the healer was spending too much time healing the DPS and not doing DPS themselves because everything is just DPS with extra mechanics. Except for the DPS, where the DPS is just DPS with extra DPS. Everyone else is DPS with bonus mini games they get to play sometimes. Which is one of my complaints about Final Fantasy XIV, is that everything is hard focused on damage. And then some classes get to do other things while they're doing damage. And I get that's the way the game was made. Like, it was designed that way on purpose. I just got tired of being like, all right, I gotta do my, because they kept, you know, early days, I could focus on spinning the boss and moving the boss around. But then when we started getting into Dawn Trail, yeah, I was not here for the story for Dawn Trail. I was like, I'm done. I got my story. I think what it did was set up for the stupid 2-minute rotation. Oh god. Yeah, because that was my problem with Tank later on. Because early Tank was fun because I got to manipulate the boss. Late Tank was boring and annoying because I was having to rotate damage rotations, and it was kind of not fun. Because Paladin has two. They've got the one melee damage, and they've got their magic rotation. So I'm doing the same two things over and over and over again. It gets really tiring really quickly. It's just, God. This guy does lines, but only when we aren't in burst phase, so I don't care. This guy does circles, but only when we aren't in burst phase, so I don't care. Oh yeah, I heard the whole burst phase thing. Like the whole burst stuff going on. I heard Joe Cat talking about it. Once you pull, get ready for raid AoE as per tradition. Yeah, that's the other thing. I heard that it got very AoE heavy. I don't know. I think, you know, I'm glad I got out of it when I did. Mostly because the mechanics were starting to wear on me. The story was done as far as I was concerned. And Xenos really killed it for me. I really did not like Xeno. I'm pretty sure his name was Xenos. Or Xeno, or whatever he was. On a pull was like for 18 bosses straight. We should do PSO2. I think I tried PSO2 for a little bit. And then I just got overwhelmed, and I just couldn't keep up with it. I'll explain it, and that was my first bit of advice. So he opens with a raid wide, as is tradition. As you do, you gotta smack it. You gotta give something for the healers to do on turn 1. There's a lot to get into. I love one explanation of Xenos. Listen, I beat his ass in Stormblood. Stay dead, dumbass. God. I don't need you to be obsessed with me. I've got more important things to do. At least classic. Okay, so I didn't know what I was doing. I would just jump in. I was like, I want to be the one where you make cookies. And then I did, and it was like, now you have to fucking min-max your cookies. And I was like, oh, God. I think it was a robot cowboy. You are the only thing that gives his life meaning. Unfortunately, he has made that your problem. Yeah, that's a good way to put that. You did summon her first? I did. You poor soul. Yeah. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just playing a game. I thought it was going to be fun. Funny haha time. The flamethrower, I do have to be careful not to set the server on fire. I could imagine. Is that a mod? How does that work? Because I have a spell that basically I could point at something and make it immediately 1,100 degrees. And I was like, I should probably not learn that because I will turn everything on fire. If I misclick, I'm dead. We're done. As a healer, I charge 5 gold per HP healed. That's a good way to do that. There you go. Same mod that gives you the walking sticks. That's pretty funny. The Jonas Ash Spitter. Oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, I guess going on adventures to get the Jonas parts, you know, instead of just making translocators, it's more, you know, you can actually use them for other things now, which is kind of neat. It's kind of cool. So I literally don't have to heal me in dungeons. Yeah, that's the other thing, is most tanks are just self-sustaining now. Uh-oh. Oh, those stupid Ravagers. I hate Ravagers. I don't know why Rustbound put Ravagers in there. I don't like Ravagers, because they, like, I don't know. I think there's a sound bug in that game, because most of the enemies don't make noise. They just pop into existence, walk up behind you, and then start hitting you. You missed one button on your rotation, keep going super mode. Yeah, I do what I want, I'll go super whenever I say it, alright? That's how this works. Like 3 Jonas brothers, exactly, and the secret 5th one. Why are all the mobs ninjas? So I think it's a bug, because one of the things that they said they were doing in 1.23 was putting in footsteps for animals, and they definitely don't have footsteps. So I think there's something broken with mob sounds, so that you don't hear them, and they just sneak up on you. Which I guess sometimes they can be sneaky, but like, give me at least some kind of way to defend myself. Like, there should be some kind of counterplay. Now, granted, I chose mage, so my health is made out of toilet paper, but, you know, come on. Come on now. How do I make a JSON file? This doesn't explain... how to make... Alright. Mapping JSON file. Translate standard 2D open pose key points, 25 body points to the 54 joint unified SMPLX format. Oh no. I don't know if this is gonna work because this is a low poly, it doesn't have like mouth parts. I know for a fact I didn't die one time because the bear had snuck up on me, decided to stand up and roar instead of just smiting my shit. It was being nice. I mean, you were very small. I probably thought you were a firefly. Oh, that's something I wanted to make, was firefly lanterns. You can make a bug net, and I was like, I want to go catch fireflies. A healer, as a healer, it is my duty to decide who lives and who perishes. Thanks, Faust. Really appreciate the healer complex. Oh boy. It's like, but Faust, we're all disposable sinners. Limbus wouldn't be nice enough to give us a healer ID. What are you talking about? We use fluid sac for that. And I don't even get any choice on who it heals. Speedruns are out of MMO healer syndrome, I swear. I can imagine, yeah. I still wanted an MMO crossover ID set for Limbus. What MMO do you think it would be? Faust could be experienced healer. Ryoshu has to be the anime noob healer. Ryoshu just like, I only heal. I do nothing but heal. There's no argument, because it would be funny. Give me my anime MMO healer, Ryoshu. Even with bone arrows. My bow one-shots nightmare drifts. Oh, that's cool. Can you go into the farm and get a bunch of rusty gears? Because you should be able to just murder everything in there. The shrinking violent who is scared of everything anime healer. Oh, God, I see. That would be pretty funny. What is this? Can't repair bows. Oh, well. Seriously. GLHFE! I'll try my best. Like, whoa. That would be pretty funny, though. I need it. Also, because if we're gonna make fights in HP race, give us healing IDs. But you have like 8 healing ego that you totally pulled, right? You have them, right? You could just heal the entire fight. You want to use a cool other eco? No, you gotta use this one. That's what Bina's for. Just use Durante and use Bina and then use Fluid Sac forever, and that's all you use. I love how they're like, Malfaust is too strong, Talisman Sinclair is too strong, but Fluid Sac's fine. I use Teddy Bear. That's fair. You know, you can use Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear, Angel Punch, Fluid Sac, you know, oh god, whatever, Fairy Sinclair. Is there another one? I feel like I'm forgetting one. I used like 8 Teddy Bears against Stick Boy Prime. Final Fantasy 14 rants. Yeah, I will rant about Final Fantasy as I try and find how to make the stupid JSON file. What is this? This isn't. What is this? Key points do not match the open pose key points. This is the list of key points that will not have mapping. This may not work. I may have to do this manually, which is gonna suck. I don't want to animate manually. That's really hard. Don't you?
You are the cringe-ass nay baby of legend.
Jeebus. Jeebus. They said Airhead Prime needed to survive, so he can't die if he's healing 800 per turn, right? Yeah, exactly. You don't gotta worry about it if you're just healing forever. Just heal, just out heal the damage. Your number be bigger than enemy number. How that works. We'll stop Honglu is just kind of cracked. He is, however, unfortunately, he's been replaced. Don't you know? Now the meta is fucking burn again. I'm sure he is. We're back. We've gone full circle. We went from High Show Slop to House of Slop, and now we're back to, well, Purgus Knight IDs are fucking broken. The FGO Himiko stat. Yeah, exactly. Because he existed for more than 1 month. Yeah, basically it's just, I love that the fact that we're going into these post Kanto team builds are getting, like, it started with Kanto 8. Like, you know, the Blood Fiends were pretty busted, but they were still within the realm if you had to kind of put some thought into it. And then High Show was just, nah. Defend every turn. And then now we have House of Spiders, which is just just set them up, throw Ryoshu in there, defend until everyone's dead, and then murder everyone. Pride Residence, Sinking Bleed, Haisho, House of Spiders, now Scorch. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there was a brief moment in time when the middle team was really good. Where you just basically countered, which I liked how they did it, where if you had Pride Residence on your middles, yeah, Rose should just solo raid the bosses. Which, if you're gonna do a team like a sacrifice team like that, at least it works well enough. It's nice. It's not awful. It's not I kill a dude and get a single attack buff. It's I kill all the dudes and my unit is cracked for the entire fight, which makes a lot of things easy. It's nice. Struggle Bus with Mudder really good, not synergized at all team. My issue with the fact that it's a gacha game, and if you don't have the things, which at least the House of Spiders will work pretty good in any other team you put them in. They're pretty decent. In fact, a lot of them are pretty good, just by themselves. Reversion 5 enchant. Oh man, dang. I just wanted to hear Funny Faust voice because it was funny. Listen, I'm just chatting while I try and figure out how the fuck this JSON file needs to exist. Regret Faust carried harder than I would like to. Coin power down is a drug, man. Coin power down. Coin power down will never not be strong. Or if a boss is too hard, just let Ryoshu phase tank and let the LARPers take the damage. Exactly. Exactly. It's so good. It's so nice. It makes I wonder if they're doing these just to make the game easier. Because it was pretty easy. It started to get pretty easy with the House of or the High Show pack. But with House of Spiders, the game will play itself. You just let Ryoshu win the battle for you. Wait until the wall. Yeah, we're gonna see how Kanto 10 goes. It's, you know. I think the only problem I had, like the only struggle I had with Kanto 9 was the fact that they split everybody up. That was the hard part, because then I couldn't just waffle stomp over everything. There's at least 2 walls per chapter. Another wall soon enough. I'm gonna laugh if there's some kind of anti-sacrifice mechanic in Kanto 10. I'm gonna find that pretty funny. Because that was the thing with the Refract Trials, was that they had anti-assist defense mechanics, so that the High Show Pact couldn't be as strong as broken. Oh god, watch this distorted Murs level 80 with no debuffs and a gimmick that has to Gibbs the center if you fail it. Oh man, that's gonna be great. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Where is this JSON file? Unbreakable coins. No, it's gonna be worse. They're gonna be excision coins. Specifically to fuck you over with your unbreakables. It's like, oh, you got Ren Yisang with his 9 unbreakable coins? Get wrecked, noob. Charge actually be good. Yeah, and not, I have to babysit my toddlers so they don't blow each other away. Purple coins, we know at least Ryoshu has a purple coin. I'm gonna say we're not gonna get purple coins until at least Kanto 13, if not Purgatorio. Kanto is gonna be my ace tourney 7, and that's gonna be very, very sad. Your ace tourney 7? Yeah, no, we're gonna go into court cases. And we're gonna somehow have combat nodes in those court cases. Unbreakable coins 2, this time it's blue. Purple coins, because I don't care, they're supposedly only for Emo Ryoshu. Everyone will have them. Enemies will have them by Kanto level. The normal mooks. Trial by combat. I am really... It's probably what's gonna happen. It's probably what's gonna happen. Where am I? I am on... What is this? Where am I? Where have you taken me, guide? Alright, you know what? Because I don't believe it'll be OP here in about 2 to 4 Kantos. Blue coins are negative coins. They win the clash by rolling the lowest. Oh no. Actually, that'd be pretty funny though. It's like, yes, tank my sanity into the floor. I dare you. And then you play a negative coin ID and then it's just sad. It's sad time. Alright, they have not made this plugin easy to use, so I'm going to pivot. Let skill ones be good. We can't have that. We can't have skill ones be good. Are you nuts? Sad time? No, only happy time. It's only happy time. We can't do that. That would be nuts. That would be insane. Plugins for that. All right, we're gonna do instead. Dun dun dun. There we go. Started going, oh crap, they didn't get any of their good skills. They're gonna die. But don't you know everything's balanced around the mirror dungeon? They're strong in them. Just ignore all of the fucking gifts you need. They're strong in the mirror dungeon. Don't think about that. It's balanced around this one game mode we have. The only game mode we have. The only game mode you ever need. You don't need anything else but Mirror Dungeon. It's just Mirror Dungeon. Oops, all Mirror Dungeon. Where am I going? I'm going to Hat of Discipline. Use the fact that we have a skill dex that are size 6 and give me an ID that has 6 skills. That'd be neat. I'd be down with that. I wonder, is there a... Before I do this work, I might be able to do something interesting. No, listen, he's got to be... Kim's got to... they got to make it the same as Arknights. We got a power scale against Arknights. Oh shit, deal status. It's nothing but status. It's all status. I didn't ask for an explanation of it. I wanted the actual freaking model. I'm not looking forward to auto chest, yeah. None of these... I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask for this. What are you doing? Really good until they jump the shark. Even the shittiest interval Limbus. No, I'm talking about the actual game. I'm gonna have to make my own fucking Hat of Discipline, aren't I? Darn it. Yeah, the actual model, or not the model, what am I'm getting confused. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how they did the Intervolo. Not a fan. Not a fan. Wasn't thrilled with that. It was very much, I don't know, it really feels like Project Moon is trying to chase... They're trying to chase other gacha games. And so they're getting into power scaling and they're like trying to increase everything. And it's like, I don't know, it feels like we're kind of losing the plot. The whole, because the theme is that despite adversity, despite adversity and hardship, the human spirit can strive to be something greater and succeed in a depressing dystopian. It's this whole theme, right? That you could be better than, you know, despite the environment you're in, you can still persevere and be better. And I don't know, I feel like we're slipping away from that a little bit because we're trying to be Arknights. And the problem is Arknights has gone on for so long that, as with anything, if you go on for long enough, it just starts to you run out of things to do with the setting. Try to limit the size, yeah. He does like his Arc. It really feels like we're chasing Arknights. Is really what it feels like. We're chasing behind Arknights. And Arknights is like, I don't even know who this is. I don't care who you are. I could care less who you are. JKH. Oh yeah, I do love this good old JKH. G Kim Hoon. Alright, fine. I'll make the fucking hat myself. I'll make it myself. Because this plugin isn't gonna work until I figure out how JSON. They won't tell me what the JSON format is, which is wild to me. I'm gonna have to figure it out, that's gonna take forever. And there's no guarantee that's even gonna work because I'm pretty sure they expect me to have jawbones, which I do not have. Let's see. Star Rail's Sad Fate collab with the new 3-character models and everything else reused. Oh, really? I haven't even heard anything about Star Rail for a while. Star Rail and Genshin Impact, I've heard nothing. Like they dropped out of my existence. I'm sure they're still doing fine. Use like 5. All you need is 5 skeletons. It makes modeling really fucking easy. Oh god. How do I add shit? A meatball. I can add a meatball. Can I just add... I don't think I want it to be a meatball. Male, short female, tall female, child, actually fun extra. Listen, man, I know there's a demographic for it. I'm not really a fan of it, but you know, instead of uwu child, can I have like uwu like mature woman? I want to see that character. Nobody does that character. I want to see what that looks like, just for the hell of it. Oh, it's a mesh. That's what I'm doing. Cylinder. I got a cylinder. Oh fuck. How do I move you again? It's not move. Is it T for transform? No. Oh, I gotta go into fucking edit mode. God, every time. Bruh. 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 It's not what it should be. Oh my god. I've forgotten. I know scale. I know. That's not what I want. That's also not what I want. It's not V. Do you even blender? A long time ago. I haven't blendered in a while. Which is probably the problem. Probably the problem. I don't need a camera. I don't need a camera and I don't need light. Get rid of those. I thought it was T for transform. I don't know why that's not working. It's a little strange. Huh. Fate might interest you, to be honest. There are a few uwu women in it. Oh, there we go. There's more catches. As one does. Oh no. I don't have that on. That's what I want. There we go. Why isn't T transform? I could have sworn that's what it was. What have you done to my hotkeys? What happened? You have R for rotate, S for scale, T for transform. Did you update? I haven't updated in a long time. This is the latest version of Blender, but that was back when I updated that back when I was working on Minos. Oh, it's G. Why is it G? What does G stand for? Granslate? That doesn't make any sense. I guess we're grooving. Is that what we're doing? We're grooving. Okay, I get it. Understand. Grab. 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 Go fuck yourself. Yeah, that's what it stands for. That's true. I believe it stands for go fuck yourself. How big do I want to make this? I guess I can scale it up later. When I figure out, I'm just gonna like, yeah, I'll just take a scene and import models into models. It'll be great. Don't you grab me. I think it's grab. This is grab. See, that's grab. I grabbed it. I selected it and I grabbed it. I guess they wanted all of their... I mean, T is right there. It's right above G. What do you think? I'm gonna lose myself when I'm trying to move an extra 2 pixels up? Like, oh no, I can't reach the T key. Press G to make it go. Go. Alright. Can't believe this. What am I doing? Making the hat of discipline. Now I'm trying to get him to play the original visual novel. Extra and a Samurai Remnant. Oh. G is for grapple. It's like we're doing on the alphabet book and it's like, this is for that, this is for that. And then it gets to G and it's just me ranting about how G shouldn't be for grabbing. It's like, no, T is for transform. It should be T. Why is it toggle my bar? If it's gonna be a toggle, toggle something useful. And then S is for suplex. Baby's first wrestling. Baby's first wrestling. I like the idea of baby's first wrestling book. All right, now we E for extrude. In fact, I could just, what am I even doing? I could just do this. No, stop. Cease my madness. It's not that big of a deal. Whoopsie. There we go. Hat of discipline. What are you doing? G is for gumbo. Gumbology. Renard, the study of gumbo. Listen, man, I tried to make a gumbo once. It didn't gumbo well. I need to make a hammer now, which is just a cylinder. You know what? Don't do it. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Leave me alone. I don't know which way is front anymore. Which way is the front? Don't do it! No! At least it's the Awoo. At least I'm getting cutely immuned. Still mad at Bandai for drop pushing a Fate Extra remake, even though they're probably in the right. Oh, what was going on with that? 56709. Ah! I can't believe I've been wooed to death. G is for get dunked on. That's true. G is for get dunked on. That's true. You know what? You're right. When you're right, you're right. And he disappeared. I did. I exploded. Could be nearly bad as the fumble that was trying to make the Castlevania into pachinko machines. God, I hate that so much. What are we gonna do with this IP of Metal Gear Solid? I got a great idea. Fucking pachinko machines. What are we gonna do for Castlevania? No, it worked so well for fucking Snake. Let's do more pachinko machines. It's like the cryptocurrency, but in Japan. Like the Japanese version of NFTs or whatever. It's like, yeah, just make it a pachinko machine. That'll be great. Extra remake was taking too long and they lost faith and dipped. Ew. Oh, no. I can see. Castlevania, so much justice. Isn't that nice when they, oh, fuck, which axis do I want to rotate on? This one. Another, you know, as much as I hate that, I have made a fucking mallet. Scale that down. Scale that way down. And then grab it, I guess, and put it right here. Yes. Yes! The Bannon Hammer! Yeah, no joke. Killed the person running them. Not the pachinko machines. Those poor dudes, they were doing nothing wrong. They were just playing their gamba. Killed them all. I thought about trying to stream 2077, but I was like, I don't know if I have the focus for that. Because that's one of those games. So the problem is that I do my best when I'm able to just chat and go off. And when I have to focus really hard on a game, I tend to feel that the stream gets very boring. I don't know if people like watching me struggle and fail at a video game that I have to focus really hard on. Looks like Link's dinky hammer from A Link to the Past. Listen, that may have been a dinky hammer, but at least it did something. I don't know. I'm gonna assume that's the front. Y negative. I guess it doesn't matter if I'm using this for emotions. The emotions. Then, ooh, I don't know if I like this. There's a line on the struggle and fail part. If you're struggling and making progress, it's fun to watch. If you're just stonewalled, yeah, that can be quite boring. Quite boring indeed. All right, well, let's just do this. And then no, I need my lines. Give me my lines. Little rounds. And then I remembered my loop cuts. Aren't you proud of me, Fenton? I remembered how loop cut. I remember how loop cut. And I remember how to do this. Look at me. I'm so smart. Doing smart. Yeah. Look at that. like Bomb Rush. Until the final boss, it was fun watching you struggle a bit, because nothing else you were progressing. And then that final boss was to fight the damn camera. The camera was really rough on that final. Like, the rest, I love that game. That game, it was really fun. I have to say, I had a lot of fun playing it. It was funny. It was tongue-in-cheek. It was really nice. It was lighthearted, despite the, the oppressive nature of the story, which was the point. But I'm not complaining about the story being oppressive. Like, it needed to be oppressive. Because the whole point was being able to remain positive and rebellious against an oppressive system. Like, it's the point. That's the whole point. I like the environments. I like the colors. I liked all of it. But fuck that last boss. It was rough. It was a little rough on me, man. I was having a shrug. We now got a mock at the Shooting Stars 4. Oh, you finally found a mock. 3-player Connect 5. I was thinking about that the other day, and I forgot about it. I don't think anyone really likes that final boss. I mean, I like the idea of it, where you're like jumping between the different rails. It really makes you use everything you've learned up to that point. It did a good job mechanically. It was just executed a little rough. It was a little poorly executed. That I could do is Keaton, Dead as Disco with the Luna mod. If I'm gonna do, so I'm working on trying to mod Keaton into Dead as Disco. But I think I'm gonna need Fenton's help, which means I'm gonna need to ask Fenton. And I really feel bad about it. Because I'm like, hey, Fenton, I know you just got done helping me with Minos. And before that, just got done with redoing Renard. Now, do you want to help me do a mod? Dead as Keaton. Yeah. I really want to do Dead as Disco. However, Yellow Catastrophe steps into Amber Groove's shoes. Exactly. He is a Mabby, but he is a Mabby. He was very violent. Keaton is so violent all the time. I can't believe this. I'm not violent, clearly. I'm so not violent, you guys. I'm such a uwu bean. Yeah, exactly. Bish, how do we get over copyright songs? SO! We're SOing. SO! Copyright. They have a streamer mode, so all I have to do is turn it on. Now, it's not going to be as cool, because you're going to get a lesser... It's going to be like, you were wanting to change mine into a misery factory. They had it coming. That wasn't my fault. They know what they did. They know what they did. I think that's a little too small, but we'll see. It's lighter. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Oopsie. Yeah, that's probably good enough. No, Violet in my ass. Why are you making a Pixar lamp? I'm making the Hammer of Discipline. Gosh. Actually, I need to put this out. Is that about right? Yeah, that's about right. Or the hat. It's the Hat of Discipline. It'll make sense eventually. Violence is not the answer. It's the question. The answer is yes, exactly. The Hat of Discipline. Have you ever seen Ed, Ed, and Eddie? What's the difference? I'm gonna try and do a skit where I use the Hat of Discipline. Yes, it really is. Whatever happened to the question? We don't know. We don't know, and that's what bothers me. We looked high and low for the question. We went and destroyed entire we like wiped out a good chunk of the Goblin lands trying to find the question. We don't know where they took her. We don't know where she went. We don't even know if the goblins still have her, but the question is gone. Like, the goblin raiding party showed up, they captured her, and then we wiped out like half a continent's worth of goblins, and we could not find the question. We have no clue where she went. We are very concerned that she like ascended or got recaptured or something happened, because she's not dead. We looked, we specifically looked, and she's not dead. She's not in the death log. She didn't die. So either the game bugged out and she ascended to godhood, like Caden said, the god of violent response, or she's running around in the world becoming a hero. We don't know, and it's concerning. We don't understand. Who's the question? Okay, so story time. When I was doing Dwarf Fortress with Alex Murade, we were playing Dwarf Fortress, and we were naming people a bunch of stuff, and one of the dwarves happened to have a name called The Question. Just that was the default, was The Question. And we were like, oh, it's The Question. And we were making fun, you know, I was a child at the time. And we were making fun of like, yes, The Question. Oh, we named her The Question? Okay. I thought it was she defaulted to The Question. All right, so we named her The Question. But, and so we were making jokes about, so like she was kind of a meme, that violence is not the answer as she was attacked. Oh, that's right. She had, she was, so like we were memeing on it that she always had like an answer. So she was the question and she would give you the answer. And she had a whole pack of war dogs that she was following around and would play with all the time. And what ended up happening is that for whatever random reason, she was playing out by the map's edge, far away from the fortress.
There's a time and a place for everything.
I will do what I want.
Not now.
There's a time and a place, and the time is now, and the place is here. But she was messing around close to the edge of the map for some reason. And then, like, a goblin raiding party showed up, kidnapped her, and left all in the span of a few frames. Because what they did is the event fired. She spawned in. And then she, like... or, no, it's not, she didn't. Sorry, the goblins spawned in. The event fired, the goblins spawned in. And they spawned on the same exact corner of the map she was standing on. And so the game was checking to see what they would do. And it's like, oh, well, there's a dwarf right here. And so I guess we'll just, because they're supposed to walk up to your fort and like either make demands or try to invade. But because they caught a dwarf out in the middle of nowhere, they did a capture. So they captured the question and a couple of the dogs. And they're like, oh, well, I guess we did what we came here to do. And they turned around and left. And because they were at the edge of the map, they immediately despawned. So they popped in, captured the question, despawned. And so we were like, what happened? Because we got the notification and we paused, but because it happened so fast, we couldn't pause fast enough to do anything about it. So the question got kidnapped. I'm like, we gotta rescue the question. So we got together a dwarf like military and we went out and obliterated everybody and everything. And we could not find the question. Sounds like Radar needs to do another stream to resolve this. Well, we streamed like 4 or 5 times after that trying to find the question. And then even after that off stream, we like looked into some of the files to see where she was and we couldn't find her. Like she was just gone. She's either in the world somewhere and not logged as an event or dead or whatever, or she's just toast. Like the game just glitched out and she ascended to the god of violence. Like it's wild. Dwarf Fortress is a trip. Dwarf Fortress is quite the trip. Now, can I... If I move this, that's just that. So what I need to do... Actually... Can I ring cut the face? How do I make faces... How do I do an in-line cut here? I did get my marble. We were working on it. We ended up having to stop for a while. They were overridden by the goblins spawning at her. It could have been because we got the capture message. Like the event said, goblin raid spawn, goblin captured the question, goblin left. You know, so we know she was technically flagged as captured, but we just couldn't find her. New life after hitting their head and getting amnesia. I demand a roommate of Jade or I will throw a tantrum and doom spiral the fort. Man, Alex was so good at avoiding doom spirals. Whenever I play by myself, I cannot get people the things they want, and then they start doom spiraling. How do I need to make a cut on the in line here, but I don't want to do that. I want it to be on the face. I like those types of games. I mean, I like them. I'm just bad at them. I'm just bad. That's why I don't play them by myself. Why Jade of all things? Because it's Jade. It's green. It's pretty. It's pretty green. I need to, what's the button for making more faces? Why not? Alex Vintage Story collab when? I was thinking about it, maybe after the community server shuts down, but Dork Fortress, got him! Yeah! Because that would, doing a collab server would be, it's a little bit more controlled, so everyone's on the same pace, and it makes it easier for content generation. That is such a impulse-coded joke. It really is. It really do be. I need to... Blender. Inset. He is my dad for a reason. Beat vs. Collab is such two different... Yeah, it absolutely is. Because it would only be... It would only be run when I come back. What am I coding? You're coding cringe. Listen, you weren't here to make the dad joke, so we had to make it for you instead. Impulse bit, Fenton, and infected seemingly spread. Running on a schedule versus running 24/7. Yeah. So that way everyone can kind of see it be built up in real time. We're gonna see how that goes with Pal World, because I'm gonna be streaming Pal World with Zafane. I'm hoping to try and get Renard into Pal World. I don't know if I'm gonna have it done before Thursday, because it requires Fmod. If it's anything like Sekiro took me about 2 weeks to do. Been on the stream, yeah. I love doing collabs, but I also don't want to be the collab streamer, or my content's nothing but collabs. Like, don't get me wrong, Renard and Powell, can I catch him and make him work in the mines? Bitch, you don't have the spheres strong enough to capture me. Your spheres are weak and small, while as mine are big and mighty. Collab cross. Exactly, Fenton. Exactly. I just eat bricks. Don't ban me. What did I even say? You're just being mean to me. Ow. Yeah, I'm just talking about my spheres, man.
Meatloaf?
I'm just talking about my spheres. Don't you mean all over me. Don't you mean all over me. Oh, is it I? It's I. I, Captain. I, Captain. I. Ha-ha! That's what it was. This whole time. I love this not tank song. I don't have the patience to deal with you talking about your spheres. Jeez. Don't have the patience. I can't believe this. I have the storm that is approaching. And now I can grab this. And we can scoot it out a little bit. I will talk about my better spheres then. Do you even have them? I can't even see them. Jeez. I caught the best pal. I think she caught you, bro. There goes Impulse. I think you're the pal, buddy. I think you're the pal there. Shade has the spheres. Let's be real here. She has the spheres. She has the ultimate spheres, all right? The ultimate spheres, they are beyond comprehension. Hello, Hammy, how's it going? Fenton's phone. I'm a bit confused. Impulse DM'd. Exactly. Let Foxboy ponder the spheres before the vet takes them. Oh god, not the vet. Oh, god, this needs to be a little bit more rounded. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright. Exactly. Man, this is what you meant. You did. Listen, Ifany's on her tire. Listen, we gotta be careful, man. Ifany's gonna get us. Oh, did I hit extrude? I don't want to do that. My bad. Yeah, I wanted to do this. I'm gonna see if I can make this more polygons than a fucking toaster. It'll be great.
Stretches and yawns. Alright everyone,
Whoa,
the
what
stream
happened?
will be back in just a bit. Time for Velvet the Fox to take a quick nap. Lol.
Doing a licky over here. I can't believe this. You'll just lick anyone, won't you? I'm sore tired and overcooked. Had HVAC issues in our... Oh, God. Ugh. Don't you just love HVAC issues? Aren't those the best? Aren't those the best? How teeny tiny can I make this? How round? It's not too... It's a little flat on one end. Doesn't have to be perfect. It has to exist. Alright. Now to figure out how to texture it. Oh, God. That's not too shabby for the hat of discipline. I had to make it myself. God. I could make it floppy. I could make it floppy. I don't know if I want to make it floppy. Make it a little floppy. Alright, well, we'll texture it first. Material. So basically, I want it to be... This is all the same color. I can get really lazy with this. Material. Base color. Do an epic gamer. Oh my god, don't crash! Don't crash! I just wanted to select the base color. What are you doing? Bro. We're gonna give it a minute. Alright, well, I'm just stuck here waiting for bullshit to happen. Are you good? Good, bro? Did it crash? It did not. It's gonna explode. It certainly thought about it. We're gonna save this. What we're gonna do. Other models. Oh. We sure got close. This is why we say frequently, yeah. Save, redeem when I should. Oh man, I should. Directory. Blender assets. Self. Call it the hat of discipline. And save. Why is Twitch giving me pen ads? I don't write shit. Well, clearly you need to. Gosh. Just give me a color. Thank you. Can I color? Actually, hold on. Can I color pick outside of Blender? Stop. Cease. Cease. Maybe. I've got a phone that I also don't use. But you could. It won't let me color pick outside of Blender. That's annoying. annoying. Time to fuck around and find out, baby. Yeah, that's about right. Is it fine? Probably. Probably. Neat. I select the whole fucking thing. God damn it. I had to make vertex groups. Alright. Let's do this. And aside from the back, so we've got this, and we've got this. And we even have these, right? Yes. How do I make these? All right, hold on. Settings, thickness, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yay! Make vertex group. I can't believe I got confetti. Oh boy, Frug. I love Frug. Every time I hear Frug, I think of Kenshi. The Wiggles. The Wiggles. One of these is the make vertex. Hold on. Here we go. Base. Cool. I need you to also select these, bro. Sign. Select. Thank you. Thank you. Every time I hear it, I think of what was that one game where you made me oh, that card game. That's, I think. Listen, you were really good at it. You were really good at it. Oh shit. Okay, I thought I just fucked everything. Oh, it's just Genesis, I think. That's right. The one where I was slamming cocaine. I do a lot of drugs. As a VTuber, I'm doing a lot of the one where I was a wizard abandoned on an island that was once populated by wizards, and they all died, and then they're like genetic experiments were running the island, and I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on because I shipwrecked on it. And we got up to the point where Runeforge, yes, thank you. And I was like, I was playing the version where you didn't suffer negative consequences for just taking all of the wizard drugs. So I was doing them all as much as I could to get enough points to summon more dudes. And we got up to the point where I found actual like not experiment, like actual people. And that was and then I stopped playing the game because it got a little tiresome. I got a little bored of it. And we were already like 3 or 4 months in, and I wanted to move on to, I think, Pathfinder. I think Kingmaker at the time. The new greenhouse is built. Alright. Base hammer, select. Go here. Sign. Isn't there a way to assign it specifically to... I'm gonna click this, don't fuck up, thank you. Like a brown color. A little more brown than that. Because we're making Terra Preta, which is good. What you think of that? I think I have a spell called Fertilize. Please go on a rant about a 7-story building. Oh, jeez. They're just too tall, man. They're too tall. I don't need to worry about Fertilize? Yeah, fertilize. You till your eyes. Don't you hex of water me. Oh, God. Ugh. Yeah, basically, I have a block that I can put down. A magic block that just makes a greenhouse in an area, so we don't have to actually build it. And then I have a spell called Fertilize, which I can just over-fertilize a block. I hate the 7-story building so much, I'm gonna pull a Fight Club. Oh, dang. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I think we're all doomed. Select material sign. Hey, look at that. Not too shabby. I should probably put, it's a little light. Should probably... I should make it rough, because it'll look like more cloth-like. Hell yeah, best rent, 10 out of 10. That's true. Okay, when and where? I got the band. Probably needs to be a little darker. Yeah, a little more yellow. I need to turn off face mode. Yo. Cool. Turn that back on. Select this. Except select line. Where's my spline? Fuck's my spline? Where's my spline? Fine, I'll just spline myself. God. Spline, spline, spline. So that way I can make it jiggle a little bit. I've never actually watched Fight Club. It's gonna be funny because I'm gonna put this on my head and it's not gonna have the little straps. It's gonna be on my head. It'll be fine. Make it a little pudgy. Gmod welded on. Dunk, dunk. Yeah, exactly. There's no reason to do this. There's zero reason to do what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There we go. No reason I didn't need to do that, but I did it anyway, and that's what matters. God, so I've been trying to use, what is this? What's it called again? I don't want Krispy Kreme. No more donuts, please God. Too Good to Go, that's right. I'm trying to use Too Good to Go, but it's like 90% donuts. It's just donuts, which is fine, but I don't want a million billion donuts. It's not bad, right? You can get like a whole dozen donuts for like $6. Normally would cost you like $21. I'll take your donuts. Yeah, it's like, okay, but I don't want every day. It's like a dozen donuts every day. I'm gonna die. I really will be full of sugar at that point. I try to do it to get like actual groceries so I can supplement my groceries with some other stuff, and it's always like the second it goes live for food like that, for groceries, it's gone. It makes me think somebody's got some kind of bot or something out there that just grabs it immediately. I mean, even to die in like 20 years. Well, don't do that, God. It's like, listen, man, I gotta make sure my heart stops on a dime, man. I got a timer on that. It's like, oh no, please. Here for a good time, not a long time. Oh no. I can't believe this. Do I do the little stitches? You know what? We will do the stitches, and I'll even go as far as making them 3D. I should texture them on. A person who knew what they were doing. Yeah, please don't die. Who will mod for me? Please don't die. Don't do that. A normal, sane person would texture bump map these on here so that they could save on pixels. But I am not a normal person. I am an insane fox boy who does stupid bullshit. Like this. Get ready. Actually, you know what I could do? Hold on. Before I be stupid. Here's what I can do. Give me the thing. Give me the stuff. Thank you. Give me the faces. Is there a way to, like, select every other face? How many which one of these do I want? Let's make this easy on myself. Bump map. Yeah. Did you say butt map? I mean, it's close enough. It's close enough. Give me this. Give me this. Did you select that you did? Which means, can you also select? You can. Thank you. Give me these. And then we'll kind of go every 2, except don't stop. Cease your madness. Thank you. God damn it. Stop. Stop. No. Butt maps are nice, though they are true. That's true. I do like a good butt map. I do like me a good butt map. However, Twitch may not like my butt maps. Like the loser cowards they are. I don't even know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna do a learn. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna find out. We're gonna do a find. We're gonna fuck around and we're gonna find out. Alright, cool. I've got these. So now if I extrude them... Uh-oh. That's a way to extrude them. Stop. So I extruded, and then I can... Ah, yes. I don't want to scale them out. Well, I guess I do kind of want to scale them out. I want to shrink them down. We scale on Z. That's what I figured. How much mana you can get from researching pylons. Yes, that's the way they want you to get mana. Because you need, like, you have to search pylon after pylon after pylon. Pylon and magic blocks. That's what they want you to do. And then once you get into tier 3 spells, you have somebody sit you in front of a tree, and then you cast Grow 2 1 billion times, and then you get like 40 mana because you level up so fast with that spell. It's kind of ridiculous. I want to select... Alright, hold on. Before I lose this, I'm going to make a new group. I'm going to call this Front Stitches. If I can... Oh my god. Stitches, thank you. And we're going to assign so that I can select these again. And I want to make them small, please. But I can't... Okay, I can kind of do that. Cool. And then size on X? No, size on Y, Z. Problem is they sink into the problem. That's right. I need to do the thing where I select the middle. God, what's it? How do I do that again? I need to set my... Is it local? It's like in between all the different points. So that I can scale them linearly. It's like set... Oh god, this is why I shouldn't be left to model by myself. How's it? Hold on. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Which one of these is the search? Not N. No, don't merge. Ben's advice. Oh, individual origins. Oh, there it is. Sorry. I listen. It got buried under chat. I was too busy trying to look at what I was doing. Individual origin. Where is individual origin? Aha. Haha. Thank you, Fenton. Oh, good lord. These are... Oh, I didn't extrude... No, I did extrude them. Before extrude. Oh, you do it before you extrude. Gotcha. Alright, this isn't... Yeah, okay. Do this again. Hammer... Front... Stitches... Assign... We're still on global. We're still on global. Oh no, we're on video. Okay. What I'm trying to do. Whoa! Oh Jesus! Evenly spit. Oh shit! You're right. Oh, because it didn't line up correctly. Darn. Well, poo-poo. So I'm trying to make stitches. And I thought I could just kind of make them... Oh man, I thought I could just kind of extrude them out and then shrink them down. Actually, what if I just hit extrude? Do that. Scale. Then move. Shit. That did not work. Because I'm trying to basically get... Oh, you know what? That. There we go. There we go. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to be a problem. I'm trying to... Okay, and then if I push them out... They're all kind of cattywampus now. Darn it. What I'm trying to do... Here, I'll show you a picture of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get his best. Really, I'm doing my best here. I'm trying to do... Can I get a picture of this without Google fucking it up? Probably not. Open image, tab. I I don't want the whole fucking web page. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this because it's really fucking small, but what I want is, so you see how they've got those little stitches? Thank you, fucking Adobe in my fucking, oh, you can't see them. What are you doing? We see nothing. Darn. All right. How do I do this correctly without? Well, we'll see how this works. Poorly. Poorly is how it works. Where's the thing? There it is. Oh, that's neat. Why? What in the heck? There we go. So, do you see those stitches? That's what I'm trying to do. Get your fucking Adobe out of my fucking... Get out of here. Jesus Christ. She's ruining my shit. Yeah, I'm trying to do these stitches, is what I'm trying to do. I don't want to texture them on, because I was trying to be lazy. And this has backfired horrendously. I thought it would be easy. I would just take the things and extrude them a little bit. And I would get these little bumps, these little stitch bumps. Oh, I want to inset. That's I, right? Because I thought I did inset them. This should be inset. And now I just need them to pop out a little bit. But I don't want to scale them out. You extrude. Oh. Excellent. Now I just need the back parts of them to... Because it looks a little long. Oh, is there a way to size on Y? Yeah. Okay, can I move them forward a little bit? I mean, that's not awful. It looks a little bit more, a little less cloth-like because of the indents. The hat of discipline is actually a hammer. It's you have some weird geometry going on. Probably because the inset made these long, probably because these boxes are really long. I should probably make a loop cut. Is probably what I should do. Right, let's make sure I didn't double extrude. Yeah, those are just the raw faces. I should probably make a shorter loop cut. Here's what I should do. Except now I've got all this bullshit. Those are still extruded? Really? I should be able to just merge, right? And that'll unextrude. Keep going back. Okay, that's definitely not extruded. That's definitely not extruded now. Little shorter. Yeah, you're good. It unselected all of the shit. Oh, because I need to do the thing again. Front stitches. Assign. Do this. Make it a little shorter. Do anything with that. Select. Get rid of all of these. What are you doing, bro? What is happening? Oh, I'm on lines. That would explain what's going on. Cut it in half to mirror. Yeah, I realized I could have mirrored it. But we're too deep now. I mean, all I need to do is put the stitches on the front, stitches on the back, and we're good to go. We're done. Tail wags! Hell yeah. Oh, and then I guess I should probably put some bones on it. So that it can kind of jiggle. Just a little jiggle, jiggle. And then I can make a scene and then smack Impulse in the head with it. This is the Hat of Discipline. Were you raised in a barn? A little jiggle as a treat. Yeah, a little jiggle as a treat. As a treat. Oh my god, alright. Deselect. Fuck. I need you to remove these, please. I don't want this. Please, stop. These I want gone. Alright, you know what? Fine. Delete, remove that. Oh, I just removed. Oh, that's supposed to remove. Got it. I see what. Alright, I figured it out. Mostly. I didn't figure it out. Good God. Hit deselect. Or remove. It should have removed. Actually, do I have to have everything selected? Hold on. Select. Remove. Get rid of this. Up, beep, boop, beep. Up, boop, beep, dop. Derp. Could you please remove these cutleries from my knees? Where else are we gonna put them? Where else are we gonna put them? Where else would we put them? Also, I find it weird. I guess if I cut this in half. Ugh, I don't want to. I can now claim thine rifts. You can shut them down? Yeah. Which is helpful in a multitude of ways. Alright, sign. Select. It won't stop. Alright, remove. Get rid of this. Assign. What are you doing, bro? Alright. Tell us a space fact, please. Oh man, I just had one too. Oh, it's like one of Jupiter's moons, I believe. Has like a really high chance for having life on it. I don't remember the moon's name, but it's like completely frozen. It's the one that's completely frozen, but it has it has like an ocean under like a pretty warm ocean too, under the massive layer of ice that could host life. Pluto is a planet. I don't care how much I screw up classifications. Is it Europa? Yeah, it's Europa. Okay, yeah, it's probably Europa. Probably. It's also the one that like isn't, you know, irradiatedly bombed by Jupiter half the time. And when it is, it's got like enough of an atmosphere, I think, and the ice shield that protects stuff floating around in the oceans. They're doing a probe mission, I think. An indication we don't want to we don't want the smoke from life under there. How many otters are in space? I don't know. Is Hammy up there? Hammy, are you in space? Is it at least one? Irradiated waters. What plants crave? Yeah, but things gotta, you know, survive to eat the plants. I mean, I guess plants count as life, I suppose. Yeah, I'm in space. So there you go. There's at least one otter in space. There you go. You're welcome. Whoa, I know, right? Mind blown. Yeah, they're doing a probe mission. We're all riding the spaceship called Earth. I can't remember if it was in 2028 or 2032, but it's a probe mission. I can't remember. It had a funny acronym, but they were launching a series, like a big block of probes that when they get near Jupiter, they're gonna pop apart, and they're gonna do extensive research on all the different moons, like specifically. Can you send a picture of my house? I don't know if I want to dox you. I don't know if I want to do that. All right, I want to... It messed up my grabbing. That's cool. That's neat. All right, you know what? Delete this. Delete it. Delete it. Go away. I don't see you anymore. Front stitches. Assign. Select. Cool beans. What does it do this for? I didn't tell you to select that. I didn't have it selected. I didn't want it selected. Stop it. Cease. Your absolute buffoonery. Inset. Blech. Scale. No scale. Can't really move. I need you to go scream to the void some more. I will. I will. Thank you very much. All right. Do I extrude now? Oh, I do extrude now. No, extrude in the right direction, please. Good fucking God. There we go. I'll take it. That works. Is that a shower head? Almost. Almost. I'll let you take a guess at what this is. It's a little far out, actually. I want to... Not that much. Just a little bit. Just a little baby extrude. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Hammer! It is a hammer. It is a Fabby. Hello. Why are we attacked by bees? Because bees. Listen, I gotta keep chat on their toes. Musical bees. Musical bees. Please. Now let me... So what color are these? They are the fucking... That doesn't help me. There's like a silvery kind of color. Like a gray. Kind of a grayish. Yeah, like that. Boom. Easy peasy. Do I really want to do the ones in the back? Probably. Probably. Whoa! Maybe it says it's unbalanced hammer. Yes, the point. That's entirely the point. It's the hammer of discipline. Do you not know the hammer of discipline? Were you raised in a barn? Funny as hell, I had way too much weight towards the head. That's the it's the point. Don't you know the hammer of discipline? I can't believe nobody knows what the hammer of discipline is. Yeah, Ed boys. I'm disappointed. Disappointed. Can't believe this. Okay, I got it. No, stop. Stop. Cease. Thank you. I just proved I do it. I'm not talking about you! Gosh, I didn't get to watch Ed and Eddie often. My sister always got to watch what she wanted. I am very sorry. Man, it was such a good show. It was like the slapstick kind of, like, show. It was really funny. Like, the jokes they did were really funny. The other thing, like, I think it revolutionized slapstick. There's like a sound. It did actually get real at the end. Yeah, they actually got pretty serious with the movie. Which was like, whoa. Whoa. And we'll just leave that. We'll do that. Yeah, the sumo sounds. There's an actual term for it. And it was like, it was the show that invented the term for this type of sound design. And I can't remember what it's called. I used to know what it was called, but I don't remember anymore. We're gonna insert. I'm not even gonna bother with the group. I'm just gonna do that. No. There we go. Extrude. Extrude a little bit. Please. Blender. Thank you. There we go. That's probably okay. Oh, that doesn't look too half bad. Look at that. This is Shovel Knight. It is, which thankfully like, I don't get wiped out for this. Where my Prattle? Oh, it's done. Prattle's done. I just gotta get her into Stream Avatars, but Stream Avatars was having a problem, and I didn't know if I wanted to move platforms or not. I gotta do the part where I go into Stream Avatars and upload the file, and then I gotta tell it where everything is. I gotta kind of set it up manually. It takes it's a process, and I got distracted with a billion other things. Still need to play Mina. That's right. You know what? I might put up a poll for next week whether or not I start Mina or there's something. What do you mean? I finished her. You did. I just gotta manually put it into Stream Avatars. Because I just have the sprite sheet. I don't got the. It's not pre-set up. It's a pain to set it up in Stream Avatars. You gotta upload the file, and then you gotta tell it what all the spacing is, and then you gotta set all the frame rates, and you gotta do just. It's a thing. You gotta be like, this is sit, and this is stand, and this is move, and this is jump. Frame rate. Oh my god, she'd be moving at light speed. Good lord. She would be a blur. I think that would crash Stream Avatars. It's like I cannot render that many frames per second. But you told me to make the exact format of sprite sheet to match up with the ones you already had. Yeah. But you did. Yeah, I have it. I gotta just... I gotta put it into... Because the one you see on screen, that's not in Stream Avatars. That's in my... Because I didn't do what Stream Avatars did because I said no. I was like, I'm not going to upload sheets of sprites. I'm just going to upload the GIF file entirely and then use a program to convert the sprite sheet into a GIF because it's way fucking easier. Whereas Stream Avatar wanted to be an all-in-one solution, so I can't just upload a GIF. I have to go and put the sprite sheet, which I get it, it's more optimal to do because you're just storing a image and not a GIF, which is considerably more expensive. But good God, is it a lot more work on your end user because then they got to specify everything. All his GIFs. Well, that's the problem. I can't upload GIFs inside of Stream Avatar. It won't let me. It wants a sprite sheet. The two ways you import is you either put in a sprite sheet and you set it up manually, or somebody else does it for you and then exports the avatar in Stream Avatar zip format, and then somebody else imports it. But no matter either way, someone's gonna have to sit down and put in all the work to get it rigged. I call it rigged, set up. It's a pain in the butt. It's what it is. That's why when I built my system, I was like, no, we're not doing that. Just give me I know it's more expensive. I have a fucking database. I know how to optimize it. I'll optimize your fucking GIF format, encode it, and encrypt it, and put it in a database. Like a sane person would do. Because I know how SQL queries work. Fuck. It's not that hard. Like, Stream Avatars has to have a database on the system somewhere where it stores the data. You gotta store the user settings. So either it's hosted on your computer or it's hosted in a backend somewhere. So they clearly got SQL going on somewhere. I don't vibe code, I spike code. I do. I get very angry at coding formats. I get very angry when people don't follow fucking standards. I'm looking at you, NSJSON standard from company insert name here that I can't mention publicly. I don't know who fucking does that. Why do you reinvent JSON? It's JSON. It's done. It exists. You don't need to make it because motherfuckers were like, I don't want this extra bracket around my JSON format. I'm gonna remove it. It's almost exactly the same, but they removed some formatting characters for no reason. There was no reason. There's absolutely zero reason. It's like, it's a bracket, bro. You don't need to strip them out. I don't know who decided. And what's worse, right, is that they zip these JSON files up. So, and they don't even use zip format. They use gzip. Like, yeah, I'm guessing they're on Linux, which is fine. Whatever. I don't care. I can unzip gzip. It's fine. But why are you gzipping a JSON file? It's a JSON file. The whole point of it is to send it in JSON format, not gzip format. What are you doing? I hate it. I hate it so much. There's no point. It's like they looked at JSON and were like, what if we fuck this up in every regard we can? And then they did. And then I had to deal with it. It was my problem. I didn't want it to be my problem, but here we are. So I had to take this gzip file, unzip it, manually parse this NS JSON format, reparse it as a JSON format in the correct format. Then I had to use the out-of-the-box formatting JSON deserialization like everyone ever in the world uses because it exists and doesn't need to be rewritten. And so I shouldn't have to rewrite a deserializer just so I can deserialize my JSON file. The whole point is I get it and deserialize it, I'm done. I had to do 2 extra steps. There's no point. It was stupid. I don't know what that company's back-end IT system administrators were, but they should go take a long walk off of a very short pier over a bridge, all right? Or I hope their chocolate is unsweet and sour. I hope there are pebbles in their shoes. I hope that they get rained on constantly and that the sun does never shine for them. I hope their plants wither and die. They do not belong in writing formats, I swear to God. It makes me so mad. .jssb, yeah, and it's like, it's not even that different. It's just JSON, but stupid. They just took JSON and they made it worse. They just removed things out of it. And I don't know why. I do need it. I'm a little hungry. I'm a little hangry. I didn't get to eat before stream. Cursing their bloodline there. I don't understand. They have out-of-the-box built-in JSON serializers. All they had to do was download one of the billions out there and serialize the JSON and then send it to me. It's not that hard. Just serialize your JSON using a JSON serializer that exists and just put your file out there. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It takes like 5 minutes. It's stupid. Like, you don't even have to use just use Node.js or something, anything, bro. It exists. They're free. It's free. It's open source. God damn it, dude. I hate it. I hate it so. It makes me so mad. Yay! It makes me so mad. I don't know why they would do that. When I first saw that, like, because I was just like, oh, they have a JSON file and it's zipped. All right, whatever. You know, they named it nsjson.gz, whatever. So I downloaded it. And I was like, all right, whatever. And then I unzipped it. And it was like, okay, well, here's nsjson. It was like blah, 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 .nsjson. I'm like, what the fuck is nsjson? So I looked it up. And it's like, nah, this doesn't exist, bro. And I'm like, okay. Well, I assume maybe they just put a prefix in front of their JSON file. It's fine. People do that all the time. It's okay. I'll just deserialize it. And then my deserializer failed. And so I look into what was going on. It was like, no. Yeah, new shitty JSON is what it fucking stands for. Stupid. And I was like, why did it fail? And I look in there and it's like, it's almost perfect JSON. But they're missing things like brackets and some comma separated formatting. Like they wanted a pipe separated, non-bracketed formatted JSON for no reason. Like, why would you do that? Like, that means that they manually build this JSON file. They have a fucking parser that goes through and grabs data and puts it in a file format manually. Like, and then they put it out in the world. And it's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And now I have to deal with it. I have to take, it's like reinventing the wheel, but the wheel is square for no reason. Because they didn't like rimmed wheels. They wanted squared fucking wheels. So I have to take the wheel, circle the wheel, and then I gotta put it on the wagon. And I shouldn't have to do that. There's no reason. That wastes so much of my cycling time. Because I have to run this thing every 15 fucking minutes to have a real-time data feed. And I gotta do this extra bullshit overhead just so I can get my JSON file. I hate it. So they asked JetGPT. I wouldn't be surprised if that shit was vibe coded. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I want a proprietary version of JSON. I don't care what it is, it's not JSON. I want it proprietary. And then it cooked up that garbage, that charcoal briquette, and they chucked it at my fucking window with a potato cannon. So stupid. I bitched at my contractor for like an hour about that. God, I was so mad. Especially when they're like, well, why don't we have our data format? And I was like, because I have to deal with your stupidity. So it's gonna take an extra day for me to do this stupid nonsense. Local Fox Boy rants about JSON files, more at 11. Just post that to Bluesky, nobody knows what the fuck's going on. Like, what does this have to do with Blender? The stupid nonsense I have to, the coding I have to deal with. ChatGPT, would the triangle wheel be a good idea? And it's like, that's amazing. You've saved us all. Thank you for your insightful input. I will go ahead and rewrite this JSON format to be a triangle immediately. On 7-zip, 7-zip's fine. It's okay. It's probably more efficient than the built out of the box Windows zip, or at least as efficient. It's a little annoying because I have to download extra open source packages if I want to unzip it. I don't have out of the box built-in uncompression algorithms. I gotta go find some for 7-zip. But it's not the worst. It's like that and gzip. Those aren't the worst of it. It's when I think the worst is when I was told once I was given a zip format, an encrypted format that was proprietary. That was wild. I basically put my foot down and said, nah, I'm not unzipping this. You are going to give me the raw file, or you're going to give me a uncompression algorithm. I don't care which one you give me, but you're going to give me one of them, because I'm not writing I'm not going to guess at what your compression algorithm is and then try to uncompress it. And then they heed and hawed for a couple of days, and I was like, no, I'm not. I will drop this contract. I will drop it like a hot rock. And they eventually relented and just put the file up there, which was dumb because the compression only made it like 200 or 300 kilobytes smaller. So stupid. I was like, there was no point. There was zero reason to compress this. It's just a flat file, you goobers. Look, you need me. I don't need you. Figure it out, basically. What drives me wild is the micro optimizations that don't need to exist. It's some they fish some dude either out of college, or they have some guy who was trained on like Fortran and is like, every kilobyte matters because it'll be the end of the world. Or it's some newbie college student who's like, I learned this in a class once and I got to deal with this stupid micro optimization. And it's like, you don't need to zip a flat file, dude. It's a text file. Put it on an FTP server and I'll handle it from there. Or trying to explain what secure FTP is to somebody, where I'm like, I need this on an FTP, and they're like, well, we want it secure. Okay, well then do a secure FTP. Just give me some credentials. It's like, well, we don't want to share credentials. Okay, well, we'll do a key file. And then it's like, well, we want a key file to our specifications. And I'm like, cool, then give me a key file. And they're like, well, we want you to give us the key file. And I'm like, that defeats the point, you dumbasses. I hate it. ChatGPT, why does it hurt when I pay? Exactly. It was stupidly optimized zipping files. Meanwhile, games don't optimize shit. I know, right? God. Gotta zip my readme text before sending it to storage, Max. God damn. I hate it. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. They don't need... There's no point. There's no reason. There's absolutely zero reason to do most of the things I've seen done. I've seen zipped flat files that save maybe a couple kilobytes. I've seen, I'll send you a Dropbox text file with a key. I'll take it, dude. It's like, it'll be fine. I can secure that. I can encrypt things. The life would be easier if people would just fucking buckle down and make APIs. Just make an API. It's not even that hard anymore. You can just do it. There are sites that will make one for you. Just do a RESTful API with JSON format. It's out of the box at this point. It's like building a computer. It's just, you do it. You plug it in like Legos. It's not that hard. Then we can just OAuth, and I don't have to do all this stupid bullshit where I have to unzip flat files, you know, reinvent the JSON format, and put everything on an FTP server. We're not in the fucking, the early 2000s called, and they want their FTP files back. All right, we're with APIs now. We're in the future. We live in the future. We have APIs. Just send me a JSON format over a fucking text payload. God, you have built-in encryption nowadays. It just does it for you. But the RAM fights me so hard it costs me 3 kids. It does. That's even less, because then I don't have to have an FTP server. You just host the API on your server. It's fine. You don't have to set up a whole fucking FTP file transfer process. God. Shoutouts to the new Lego Batman game that requires the most high-end PC ever. Yeah, listen, man, those Legos, those textures, they are almost like lifelike Legos. Man, I want to build a custom PC. I can't. I loved doing that, and then RAM got expensive. The only time I ever used an FTP server was set up a Gmod server back in the day. Oh my god. a Gmod server over FTP? Holy shit, what did it do? Can we go back to retro gaming where they had to figure out how to make a game work on, what, 4 sound channels? When you had, like, 64 megabytes of space. You had to get creative and, like, hot swap your memory locations. It was great. I've done that before. Don't do that, kids. That's really easy to mess up, and then you just crash everything. If one day I build a custom PC, I'm gonna call it Frankensteig. As you do. I mean, it's basically what they are. It's basically what they are. At that point. Yeah, APIs. Sorry, I got so ranty, my dog came over with a toy expecting me to toss it, and then I just tossed the toy around in my hands. Because I was just so mad at all this stupid nonsense I gotta do. Let's erase the G. Frankenstein. Frankensteak. It's the same thing. We should go back to when Crisis devs thought CPU was going to be the next big thing, so they optimized the game for future CPUs. GPUs not as efficient as old GPUs. Exact. Give them pets. I did. She gets pets all the time. She'll walk over and I'll pet her, and then she gets tired. She's like, I only want a couple pets. I don't want a lot of pets. So she gets little pets, and then she's done, and she wanders off. She wanders off so she can stare at the door sometimes. She either does that or she decides she wants to play with her toy. But she doesn't she only wants me to play with it sometimes. Otherwise, she just gets indignant that I touched her toy. She's like, I will give it to you to throw once. And then after that, I will play with it. And if I go over and grab it from her, she just looks at me like I'm fucking... like I have done something wrong. How dare you? I was playing with that. Stick mage, I demand sticks, but I don't wanna. Listen, I've upgraded to glue mage. Go get it. Go find some other apprentice mage to get your sticks. I don't want sticks. I've moved on from that. I've graduated to glue mage and plant mage. Where's my props? There's my props. Pets, pets, pets. Don't slap me. Oh my god. Can't believe this. Too bad. What do you mean too bad? What do you mean too bad? Wait, can't you cast that now? You can close portals. You should have transmute too. You go get your own sticks. I'm a tailor. A freaking shirt will cost me upwards of 11 sticks. Listen, you can get sticks out. Just go look at a stick in your hand for like 10 seconds. And it turns into a mage. This is even a joke. Glue mage, which is the best glue to sniff. Personally, I'm a fan of Elmer's glue, but wood glue is a good second. It's got that earthy smell to it, you know what I'm saying? It's all natural. But I'm lazy. I mean, that's fair. But I'm also lazy. You can cast sticks and you can cast glue. Congrats, you can make a second grade bridge diorama. Yeah, I can also grow plants. I can make it look all naturey too. I'm gonna be the best at arts and crafts. Just you wait. Just you wait. Stop being a drug dealer. No. I gotta get my rustic compound fixed, man. I need rot. I need to mix it in with my magic dust. So that I can make rustic compound. I need it, man. I need hundreds of it. I can't get enough of it. I need so much of it. That's me. That's true. Ifany actually makes potions. And as a matter of fact, Fenton's more of a drug dealer. Fenton got me high on stew. Man, I was sniffing colors there for a while. I even have controlled substances, so I can't just have. Yeah, I can't, oh god, I can't see. I've turned into the sun, and I'm gonna make it everyone's problem juice. It's great. Alright, I need to rig this. Hefty Liberty Cap stew.
Clears throat, all
yeah,
right,
baby.
furry friends. The stream is taking a quick snack break.
A quick
but
snack
don't
break.
worry,
How do I
I'll be back to
bones?
possibly chat with you all soon. Lol.
Ifany is a little bug. Yeah, he's a little bug guy. The glow potion gets meat on both ends. As it should. As it do. As one does. God, the whiteout of everything. Yeah, you don't need to see. You just need to think fast, Chuckle Nuts. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. How do I bones? I forgot how to bone. I've only added bones once. Reggie is a giant Ifany. Think fast, Chuckle Nuts. Think fast, Fuckle Chucks. Exactly. I was trying to do the credit reads earlier, and I was having a hard time. I went and voice acted too hard the other day. Which, by the way, you'll be happy. We actually have gotta claim them bones. We gotta claim them bones. I gotta claim them for my hammer. My hat of discipline, man. Oh, it's object mode. Bone. Is it B? Is it B for bone? B for bone? No, it's not B for bone. Bone? B? Bone? Bone? Beaner? Bone? Boner? Bean? Beaner? Bone? B? Boner? Bone? Boner? Bean? Boner? 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 B? B for boner? Space. Ah. Bone. Bone. Which of these bones do I want? Is it object? Oh, is it add bone? Add bone. Add a single bone. It's a bone. Beef bone, armature. Move that up. Actually, if that's the root, I should move the model down, is what I should do. Kind of floats in the air. That's kind of a problem. Move. As a matter of fact, I can get even granular with this. Modifier. Which fucking one of you is the... Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Positioning. Click the bone and in options show bone. Oh, I thought I could just do... bone mode. Bone visible. Oh, I see. Click the bone. Shit, how do I do... View. Was it down there? On the panel. Oh. Bone. Bone. Damn, showing your bone on stream. I know, right? I'm showing your bone. I'm showing my bone. You like my bone, right? Glow potions, blind user, and observer. Both at the same time. The green guy. Oh, is it this dude? Viewport display. In front. Ah, there we go. I was trying to get this to go back to 000. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Woo! We did it. Thank you. Thank you, guys. But yes, I have... Finally, I have Sinclair's Pass On and Emerald Lakeside in production. Your 1 year modiversary. Hell yeah. Excellent. I'm moving for time now. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I should have known better. Show me the goods. God damn it. Where are the lines? God damn it. Thank you. Oh, there's a lot of them. I think we'll just do 3 of them. It's been 10,000 years since I paid for it. Listen, man. 1 year mod time. Exactly. And then you can edit mode the bone. Grab the tip and press E to extrude. You only need 1 bone. Well, I kind of want to have flex in here. Because it'll have the bone here, the bone up here, and then the top bone will just have all of it. I'm not going to fucking... Yeah. So it can wiggle a little bit, so I can get some of that motion. So it's not just a stick. Yeah, I get to deal with fucking weight paints. I'm so excited. So fucking excited, bro. At least it's not a model this time. Edit mode. I want to shrinketh you down. There we go. On the Z-axis. We'll do that. That, and we'll do that. So we can get a nice little bend in it. Or you can size the bone up and then subdivide it into 3. Oh, I could do that? Oh, fuck yeah. That's way easier. It's way fucking easier. Just put it right there and then subdivide. Is it S? No, that's save, which I needed to save anyway. Oh, it's subdivide. Boom. Subdivide. God damn it. Actually, I probably... Is there a way to specify the subdivide? Bernard is doing bad... Yes, I am absolutely. Oh. Subdivide. Number... Stop. All right. Sweet beans, like magic. I know. It's just like I'm getting taught spells over here. Use that trick for tails, which is probably way easier, way better, way gooder. All to get to good modeling practice. Yeah, I have to start at the bad so I can get to the good. I have to do the bad to get to the good. I need to figure out how to lip sync animations inside of Blender. I don't know how to do that. And I really, really don't want to manually have to try and show every phenome. I really don't want to do that. Oh, God. That would kill me. Where I have to, like, listen to every word of my voice, split them all into phenomes, and then... No, please, God. I need to figure out how to do that. I guess I should ask Impulse how he lip syncs his models in Blender. Unless you know how to do that. Phenome, phoneme, whatever. Phoneme. I thought it was phoneme. I call them phenomes. Because as a child, I accidentally said phenome, and I was never corrected, and it is just stuck in my brain. And they're like, yes, good, that's what it is. I was like, oh, sweet. And then for like years, I would call them phenomes. And then it was like, well, it's actually a phoneme. And I'm like, oh. Well, I can't unlearn it now. I've been calling it that for like a decade. Jesus. All right, weight paints. How do I get into weight paint mode? Weight paints. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit? What am I looking at here? I like how it tried, though. That was nice of it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that. That's the heat map. Yeah, and it's wrong. Stop. Get some help. I say genre. It's written in the same French, but pronounced differently. I can see that. I can see that. I don't know what this is fucking mapped to. Oh, this is the... I see. I don't need... Those are the... Stop it. Alright. I don't need any of this. How do I unmap everything? X mirroring. Oh. That would help. That would help considerably. I just want to unpaint everything. Undo all of the paints, please. I didn't want you to do this. I don't even know what you're painted towards, bro. The weights drop down? Top left. Where's my paints? This is all of the... Oh, weights. Clean. Shit. Remove vertex group assignment, which are not required. Active group. All groups. Engage. God damn it. Oh, shit. How do you undo? Undo all of them. I don't want any of it. Make it go away. Uh-oh. Oh, no. All right, hold on. There's an easier way. Learn to be more efficient. Blender, remove, clean. Clean, oh god. Clean all weight paint. Go to edit mode. Fuck. Unparent the skin from the bones and then reparent with empty groups. Press A to select everything. Go to object. Hold on, let me try this real quick. Object data properties. Okay. Expand the vertex groups. Oh. There we go. Control A, then Control X. I don't want to dissolve the section. Oh god. Did that do it? No. It was lied to. Oh my god. What's that? Hold on. Expand the vertex groups menu. Oh, click the drop down and I see. Almost got him. I know just enough not to do that. Oh god. You close though. You almost got me. You almost did it. That's true. Remove all verts from groups. Aha, there we go. All right, now I gotta figure out, I gotta select a bone, right? How do I do that? Do I select both of them? I gotta remember that it'll try and... Which fucking bone have I selected right now? The vertex group is the bone. Oh! But there's no bone assigned to these. I don't think I assigned a bone to any of these groups. At least I'm pretty sure. What are those groups I can't see? So I've got hammer base, hammer ends and front stitches, which are all wrong. Those are just for modeling. Those are just so I can easily select stuff. What I need to have is hammer top, hammer middle, hammer bottom, which I guess I should make those. Hammer top. Hammer, let's see. Hammer middle. Stop. Oh, stop. What do you mean stop? What you mean stop? Oh, name my bones. Fine. All right. Name it. Get out of there. Oh, there we go. I'll call that hammer lower. Name thine bones. Hammer middle. Hammer top. Name thy bones so Fen may claim them. Add an armature modifier. Where do I add the armature modifier? Add fake user. What even is an armature modifier? Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see. Armature boop. All right. Armature. Aha. My vertex groups are wrong, though. Those are incorrect. I need to make new vertex groups. Don't you mad me? I was making vertex groups because I wanted to be able to select things easier. Now I'll make 3 vertex groups, name them the same as the bones. Okay. Slap me. Hammer top. Just make 2 more of these. Hammer middle. Hammer lower. Exact naming. God damn it. All right. Let me just do it old-fashioned way. Make sure they're exactly the same. Boop, boop, boop. All right. They should link automatically. Oh, really? Don't I need to select an armature group? Or a vertex group? Nope. Okay. Auto magically. Stop that. Object mode. Stop selecting that. Cylinder. Weight paint. I don't know. Unless I'm missing something. Test one, select one of them, go to weight paint and make a mark. Go to weight paint, okay. I'm gonna select hammer lower. I hate the fact that I have to go back to object mode, deselect, go to armature, go to pose mode. Neat. All right, I just gotta paint them all. All right. Deselect the armature. Reselect the cylinder. See, it works. Gotta go back to object mode. Deselect cylinder. Weight paint. Hammer lower. Alright, cool. Easy peasy. You're going to sleep. Alrighty, you have a good eep. Have a good eep, Fen. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, then I go to hammer middle. Bam. Eep well. You can also pass out. I can't believe this. You have also a good sleep time. Overlap a bit for a bendy feel. Gotcha. I think that's what the hopefully the blue-green will overlap a little bit. You guys have a good eep. Oh, where's my vertices? There's my vertices. What is happening? Oh, God. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Got wireframe. Oh, that's that's a good point. I was like, where is my wireframe? Okay, easy peasy. Good night. And then the top, which is blah. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm hoping this would be see-through, but... Actually, you know what? No. Can't get into the... How do I make this... How do I make this see-through? I need to get into the juicy center. That juicy center. Let's see here. How long you plan to go tonight? Until I get the hammer finished. Then I'm probably gonna call it there. Which will probably be pretty quick here, because the weight painting is almost done. I'll figure out how to export this later. Oh my... Bro. This isn't separated. I gotta... Is there a cylinder and a cylinder? It's all one cylinder, man. I thought it was in wireframe mode. Show wire. Nope. Oh. Alright, well, don't worry, I've got a secret tactic. Shoving my nose where it doesn't belong. Ugh. Almost there. There we go. Nice and painted. Where is my... I see. Also gonna head off. Alrighty. Just a good partial sprite. I know, it's looking pretty amazing. It's looking pretty good. You also have a good eep. You also have a good eep. We're gonna do a little bit of that right there. And hope that doesn't overlap too much. Actually, you know, it doesn't really have... Let's grab this. Thinking about the future Uma Tap Dance City saying shit in her Bond story. She's from the US. Oh man, what was she saying? What was she saying? Perfect. Alright. Save. Everything handmade, so it was a challenge. I could imagine. I mean, you were really good at doing artwork, stuff like that. Good night. Have a good eep. It's so cool to watch all these people in all you guys in my community who are really talented putting stuff together. Ooh. Stretching. I'm unshrimping myself. Stand and unfold yourself. Then there's me. What do you mean? You put together all kinds of stuff. Like, you participate in everything. Like, that's how, I mean, participating is actually really important in, for VTubers. Like, keeping engagement, keeping engaged, participating, that sort of thing. Super important. Making clips, that sort of thing. She was salty she couldn't find summer treasure, so she cursed. I mean, I would probably curse too if I couldn't find summer treasure. I spent all summer looking for treasure and I couldn't find it. I'm gonna say a swear word. I'm gonna do a whole swear, a whole singular swear. Alright. So, with all that said and done, we have the Hat of Discipline. I can now Hat of Discipline people. I just gotta figure out how to put it on my dude. Cursing in my Hans racing game? More likely than you think. Yeah. Exactly. Alright, I wonder if I just add this as a prop inside... Maybe that's what, Impulse does, is he just puts everything in VNyan and just goes to town. Should make sense. Actually, that would make a lot of sense. To be fair, fairly sure they already had cussing. Yeah, but like, I can't believe this. What do you mean? What do you mean? Because I can just rotate myself. I just gotta block out the scenes. Yeah, I could probably do that. Oh, but can I add... I'm thinking, how do I do this? I could set it up as green screen. And then just puppeteer. Surely there's a way. Surely... Oh man, alright. I'd probably need to ask Impulse how he does his animation with voice, how he does his voiceovers. Because the problem is, like, if I'm sent the voiceover and I have to apply it to a model, how does that work? I'll have to think about it. I'll have to do a think. A thunkle. Shall I ask for you? He's currently playing games with his kid. Nah, I don't want to bother him. I don't want to bother him during stream with his kiddos. He busy. He doing a busy. However, I will. Oh, I'm gonna raid Zuzu. What is Zuzu? Oh, Zuzu's doing Donkey Kong Bonanza. I haven't seen Zuzu. We haven't seen Zuzu in so long. Zuzu's really talented. Zuzu does a lot of like cooking streams. Does a lot of variety content. Is really funny. Has jiggle physics. You know, the whole shebang. The whole entire kit and caboodle. The whole thing. All right, where am I going? What am I doing? How do I exist? Poorly, that's how. Thank yous for the stream, no problem. Thank yous for stopping by. Appreciate. I know it's not nothing exciting. Not doing anything exciting. Has jiggle physics. Well, I think you just got the attention half the stream. I probably did. Yeah, listen, it's called the key jingles. One day I will have my jiggle physics back, and it will be glorious. Okay, so thank you all for stopping on by. I do appreciate. The rants were hilarious. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you found those entertaining. There's a few things that make me mad, and those few things are pretty funny to listen to me rant about. I will see you all on Thursday for Pal World. Oh, baby. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening. Have a fantastic Wednesday. Until next time, take it easy and stay safe out there in those Fae Wilds. Bye-bye.